together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. 7 of Warrior. The only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior. The only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior. The only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior. The only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. of Warrior. The only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior. The only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death.
Hello, everyone. Our system's making up for lost time. Bear with us a little bit longer.
Presents Season 7 of Warrior. The only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior. The only reality show where war, celebrities, and
Testing. Okay, y'all can hear me.
together in a zero-G combat arena
Test
to
your
the
mic.
death.
Okay. God fucking damn.
Hearing I just want to set the world on fire interrupted by laser-tip battle axes is truly the most Fallout thing imaginable.
Most cyberpunk bullshit possible.
Yeah.
It's been achieved through pure coincidence.
There is one thing I will give Fallout 3 credit. It's putting some aspects of, like, ye golden oldies music back into the public consciousness. Pretty much only that one thing.
Okay, you see yours just fine?
Yeah, I see mine. Right
Okay,
up in the
you
top.
should be able to face yours. Alright, perfect. Sorry, we're trying something slightly new here today on the back end, which has been prone to constant tweaks and adjustments,
Yeah.
but that's just the image of the beast.
We'll get over it once we start rolling into the game proper.
God, I hope so. Any more technical difficulties and I'm gonna fucking call the stream for the day. Alright.
Just eat your cereal bar you had sitting there since yesterday. It's fucking good, by the way. Have you actually taken a bite?
Oh no, I already know that this is gonna be good. It's a cereal bar.
Yeah, but like actually fucking try it though, man. Like goddamn.
I also fixed other things. See?
Oh my god, you can move on the diagonal now.
Wow, it's finally not broke.
We haven't had tech like that until the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. Then it was just four directional gridded movement.
This is also, hold up, this is actually, that little thing right there is probably the best part of it, because it's broke as fuck. It's not supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to be doing this. But for whatever reason, it just does a whole fucking circle and then comes into view.
Look, when you're doing a stage entrance, you gotta build a certain degree of momentum, so you get like a nice little partial slide.
Oh, they don't even see that. They see, like, the tail end of that whole bug. Anyways, is your screen good on there? Do you need it adjusted a little bit?
Yeah, that's fine so far.
Okay.
Well, we'll see how it shapes out when we see, like, other parts of the overlay. Yeah, that does help, though.
Alright, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Testing buttons. Alright. And I haven't even turned the console on yet. That's how fucking technical difficulties this has been today.
I mean, it's a Steam Deck. It's just one and done.
It's off center. That bodes well. That's Elgato's bullshit. Alright, the fact that it's telling me that it's connectable, but the controller's not connecting.
There you go.
Oh, today has just the start of the stream has been.
It's always the start, though. It usually levels off once we actually get the game booted.
Well, again, we had one day of this working correctly.
One day after, like, God knows how many months of it not doing that, and that was apparently
Whole
one
years.
too many for
Whole
the
years.
for the powers that be above us.
Whole ass fucking years.
Uh.
All right, let's get us in there.
Alright, there's game audio. We're just gonna open the case of your PC one day and we're just gonna have Boo staring back at us.
Probably. I see that the overlay is also having technical difficulties today. There we go. God fucking damn. On your end. Alrighty.
Fun fact, by the way, for anyone who's played Baldur's Gate but isn't super knowledgeable about tabletop stuff, miniature giant space hamsters are an actual thing in the, like, science fantasy Spelljammer extension. And there's also proper giant space hamsters, which are like the size of brown bears. Apparently, the difference between the miniature giant space hamsters and the giant space hamsters is the miniature one. Take
What?
two.
Hold up. I gotta see what achievement that was. What was that achievement?
Exploring the landscape as Raging Bull to a certain distance.
They literally added achievements.
Wait, what?
They added achievements between streams.
No, they couldn't have. This game's like 4 years old.
How many times have we had Raging Bull as a leading party member?
Like 4 or 5 times.
Then why did
since
we
got
just
her.
now get that achievement?
Because we literally just hit the capstone to get it by walking 3 feet away from the save point.
The achievement is Explorer Balduke with Raging Bull as the leader.
Wait, not certain distance, just as the leader?
As the leader.
And it only popped just now.
August 24th, 2023.
Also, you're being attacked by fucking pterosaurs here or
I
whatever.
gotta borrow your screen for a minute, dude. To the abyss with you, fucker.
Yeah, that just makes me realize that it's been years, and Tales of the Abyss still hasn't gotten the proper Steam port. If you have to play it, you either have to find a way to play the PS2 version or the 3DS version.
I wonder if the rest of those achievements are related to just who's leader. Hold up. Specifically Balduke, right?
I don't know, because you definitely weren't in Balduke when you got it.
Want a stream?
Waka waka.
Okay, so...
Where are we going again?
We're going to Balduke real quick to see if just a bunch of achievements pop.
Alright.
Because I'm already feeling like we're missing so many fucking achievements. I'm gonna laugh if we just set foot and it just pops a bunch of them.
What are the hieroglyph knights up to?
Man, I hate when I stand there with a speech bubble over my head that reads help and someone ignores me.
Hold up. What?
I think this was another treasure for the doctor that we could have gotten that we just ignored.
We going or what?
This game did have an update. Did they just surprise us with a bunch of bug fixes?
I wouldn't be surprised, especially consider if they have Durante working on this like they do the Trails PC ports recently.
Only some of them.
Well, more specifically, the Crossbell duologies, most recent ones.
Yeah. Reverie and Kuro are not being worked on by Durante because NIS went back to their own bullshit.
And then Reverie launched with a really fucking bad state of fluid of the script as a result, I think.
Boy, howdy did it. We got Deep Throat Canyon Part 2.
Oh no.
And then there's Whole Phallus Mountain.
Whole Phallus Mountain. Are you actually?
I am not joking.
Oh my god. Also, I forgot we gave Jules the most PC 98 color palette of all things they could have given him in this game.
Yeah, no, fuck it. Give it to him. I'm just baiting achievements right now.
Let's keep this short.
You were baiting since the game just started.
I'm sure it'll give it to me out of nowhere by the next time I boot this game.
In the city.
I mean, we do. But I just never use it because it's impractical and doesn't do that much damage. But also, 90% of the time when something's in the air... See? There is one, it's just, there's no reason to use it.
Also, Jesus Christ, the color filter made me think those chickens behind you were crabs.
Oh, yeah, I thought they were crabs for a minute there, too, in your defense.
Oh my god, okay, so I wasn't alone for once.
Yeah, no, I thought they were crabs, too. I was like, alright, well, just some, French city crabs.
Giant French city crabs just wandering free range so that it gives them tougher meat.
Yeah, I mean, these shrimp have to be fresh.
Yeah.
Aquafarm.
I can't believe it took Cyberpunk 2077 years to actually get good.
Don't even utter that anymore. People are convinced that it's a good game now, and I'm just like, no, it's really not.
They're convinced it's a good game because they got gaslit by them throwing a blank check at a talented anime studio, that's why.
It's incredibly mediocre from what I heard.
Not only is it incredibly mediocre, I ranted to you about this yesterday, so forgive me if I'm a little wound about it still, but everything about the pre-release and how much of it was just fluff and showpieces and lies, and people are willing to just turn around and forgive that, just gets under my hackles.
That's what happened with BioShock Infinite.
But
anyways, as I was saying, fucking the fact that people are sitting there going on about how good it is and shit, and then completely ignoring the conversation when someone brings up. You do realize there's several other games that does this exact same thing, but actually has more than 2 classes, and didn't use the excuse of, well, the other classes were too similar to everything else, so we just cut them.
Which itself feels like kind of an excuse since, again, that 2018 demo was literally a showpiece. It had nothing
Cyberpunk
finished.
2077. The game that everybody thought was going to be good, and then they released it, and then it turned into, oh. And it apparently retroactively got made good, because there are people out there who were saying, well, it's always been good. I don't know what everyone's been on about. It's the same bullshit of, well, now that X and Y or hype or anti-hype has died down, we all really believe that, you know, the game was actually good, right? That whole bullshit. Or the game was actually bad, right? Like what we're getting with Baldur's Gate 3, where people are literally sitting there waiting 3 to 4 weeks to go, all right, now that the hype of for this game has died down, we all understand that this game is bad, right? And you're not going to argue, right?
Considering the game was pulling like 1.6 gigabytes or 160 terabytes from downloads alone when the game finally launched off Steam, buddy, you got a big storm coming. I think another better example of what you're talking about, actually, people taking honeymoon periods way too far, is Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, because it hasn't even been a week and people are going, all right, so can we admit that Jet Set Radio was bad and carried by its vibes?
I didn't wait for the honeymoon period to say that, though.
Oh my god,
I'm
are
not
you serious?
So hold up, hear me out for a minute.
No, fuck you.
No, hear me out for a moment. Let me speak.
Oh my god.
Not necessarily that it was bad, it's just that it was dated. Since Jet Set Radio came out, the rollerblading / street skating gameplay system has since
Is this
evolved.
about the jumps?
Shut up and let me finish. The street skating and like actual gameplay that was involved with Jet Set Radio actually evolved and got really fucking good. Mind you, for the time, yes, Jet Set Radio was good. However, it like a good majority of the Dreamcast games have aged like dog shit.
Wow.
Again, they're still good in their own right, but they're not great games. Mind you, Jet Set Radio, to a lesser extent, Jet Set Radio Future, because that actually improved the gameplay quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I actually keep that excluded from this.
Yeah, because like the one talking point I've heard people say, even when they go on about JSR, is that Jet Set Radio Future was the good one and it improved in like every conceivable way.
Yeah, and
Well,
like
especially from people who can't fucking stand time limits.
like Future is still a pretty good to very good game, but everything else around Jet Set Radio as a game is still really fucking good. It's just the gameplay aged like dog shit.
Like
I say this as somebody who literally played Jet Set Radio like mere days ago.
Wait, really?
Yes. Again, it aged. It's okay. Games can age. It's fine. Some of my favorite games have aged like dog shit, and I still love them. But I will admit that they are not great. It's normalize admitting that your favorite game that you love to hell and back, can age and feel like dog shit compared to what can exist. That's what community mods are for.
And that's also something that does admittedly get under my skin with people who go their whole ass into old thing good, new thing bad.
I mean, there are times where I do actually like have that moment, but there are also times where I have the flip side of it where I'm just flat out like not, where I'm flat out not old thing good, new thing bad. But there are some game genres where I am genuinely like, no, like we kind of had this figured out. We're just moving backwards at this point. One of them being the open world action game. We're playing a game that is a prime example of
We're not playing a game. We're talking over his menu in the game right now again.
Well, because we're about to go into story. The game that we're playing right now is a prime example of never really changed the formula, just built on the formula, and isn't dogging.
Thank you, Becky. Thank
Button!
you, Becky.
Oh no, my button is broken. Hold up.
Oh,
My pedal is
they're
broken.
again.
Oh, it's because it set itself to keyboard and mouse, which means a function was broken. Hold up. This is actually a difficulty that's a problem that I actually did.
Oh, my mind's broken.
Control. Or I should be able to hit that, and it should be correct now. There we go. Okay, that was a glitch on my front.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, no, fucking thank you, Becky. That's actually that actually is very fitting right now. But no, what? Yes, normalize being critical of the things you like. An attack on them is not an attack on yourself, nor is it an attack on the game in its core existence. It's a similar bullshit that I have with Kingdom Hearts. I love fucking Kingdom Hearts. I think it's a fucking fantastic game. I think it's flawed as fuck. No. Like,
I think
holy shit, is that series flawed?
there's some people who enjoy it because they know that it's got some weird bullshit and they just accept it. Like, one of my favorite things is you don't realize it initially, but Kingdom Hearts is what happens when you take a lot of anime writing tropes and make them as literal as possible.
Exactly. And again, that's why I love it, because it's unashamed to be flawed as fuck.
Yeah. Like, Nomura literally admitted the entire reason why he pushed for the dubbed cast Mark Hamill and the late Leonard Nimoy as Master Ericus and Old Master Xehanort in Birth by Sleep respectively is, quote, "You can say whatever you want about Kingdom Hearts' story, but if I have a chance to reignite the ages-old Star Wars versus Star Trek debates, I'm going to take it."
I'm gonna be real with you, the casting in Birth by Sleep will never be able to be topped in the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise.
They got some really
That was some incredible choices, and I never expected them to get, like, the talent that they got for roles that were quite literally designed for them. But also, I'm gonna say the real fucking hot take that gets a lot of people up in arms. I think Final Fantasy 15 is a perfectly fine and pretty fucking good Final Fantasy game.
I think it's really funny that people were upset about Final Fantasy 15's DLC roadmap until Sonic Frontier started doing the same thing.
Oh, where they had to cut it short?
Where they had to cut it short and released a bunch of story and gameplay fixes via a DLC roadmap that's going to add characters that weren't playable as playable.
Yeah, I'm actually, like, pretty pissed that I know full and well it's not, like, a developer's choice. It's a, like, publisher decision to have that
Not to
sort
mention,
of thing.
Frontiers is a very different game as far as, like, what Sonic has done, because it's trying to adapt that into the open world, as we've seen with and it's harder to translate than something like, say, Zelda, where they literally approached it as a modern rebuild of the first Legend of Zelda all the way on NES, to the point that they made prototypes in a faux NES engine.
Did I lose? I was gonna say, did I lose control again?
Hopefully we weren't talking that long.
No,
Anyway,
it was a bug.
Sail Canyon is where we need to head.
Yeah, it's, like, right over there. We're so close to being able to just walk in there. It's one of the big reasons why I paused, because one, there's shit all over this place.
Yeah.
And two, also the reason why I explicitly mentioned that Final Fantasy 15 is a good Final Fantasy game. There are people out there that are still convinced that I hate that game, and I'm just like, at what point have I ever talked any amount of shit about Final Fantasy 15? That is one of the very few Final Fantasy games where I will openly say I have no problems with that game, and I wish it did so much better than it did.
I played the game close to launch, and then I played it again via the Royal Edition after a bunch of, like, the patches and fixes, and it definitely feels much better. But there are a couple of things that I do acknowledge are, like, big flaws. Like, I know the combat system isn't going to feel great for everyone.
I thought it was perfectly fine. I was having fun with that shit.
I just always felt super uncomfortable with the way that people got on Tabata for saying that he wanted to change the direction to be a simpler combat system because it was easier on his hands, and everyone immediately went, haha, old man hands. That's not great, guys. In fact, I think that's actually that's just blatantly ableist. Not to mention Tabata was put in an unenviable position. The reason he took over was because upper management at the time actually moved Nomura so he could work on Final Fantasy VII Remake, specifically because he was the only person with tenure and seniority enough that they figured this guy is the only one who can direct it. And then he took the directorial position as, he basically just got thrown into it and eventually passed it down to another guy anyway when they started working on the second part.
Yeah, because I'm going to talk a little bit of shit about Nomura, but it's out of love. The dude cannot focus on a single project at a time.
Considering that story, I wonder how much is he can't focus on a single project and how much is upper management forcing him to work on projects.
I mean, it's been confirmed that he's neurodivergent, so I can't talk that much shit.
Oh, shit, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, no, fair enough then.
That's why I'm just like, now that I know this, I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I really know how that feels.
The guy cannot focus on a single object at a time, but filter through being a senior game director and art designer.
Yeah. But, yeah, no. Again, to continue to sum it up, always be critical of things you love,
yeah,
because that means that you love it even more.
Yeah, nothing wrong with upgrading the point.
I mean, we have, like, materials for one other thing, so... Hello, Waterfall.
I'm mad that I missed the village of fish people in Baldur's Gate 3.
Do what?
There's a hidden village of fish people, and if you do a subquest for them, you can become their god.
That's amazing, and I think I killed them in my save.
I actually never found them. Apparently they're in the Underdark, hidden in plain sight somewhere.
Oh, no. They're not in the Underdark. I can tell you right now. They're in Act 2's zone.
You can't access the Underdark at Act 2, but that's not the case.
Oh, is really? Because
you can go there as an alternate way to get to Act 2, and you can revisit there up to a certain point.
oh yeah, I know that much. I am getting.
Well, doesn't help that I don't think we upgraded Raging Bull's armor, so she's got like the.
No, everybody's caught up. It's just these guys are doing a lot of damage.
We've got company.
How many minutes?
I don't know. Enough.
I know some of the other ones have gone really long, like 6 minutes.
Yeah, there's gonna be another long one because this is a story one. Fuck this one guy in particular.
We caught you eating shredded cheese out of the bag at 3 a.m. You have to pay for the crimes.
Homie was drinking out of the milk carton.
Oh, God.
A lot of cat in the background just calling his ass out.
Wait, me? What? What? I believe it's fifth.
Call the fuck out! I keep forgetting I have a foot pedal that I could be fucking with.
Yeah, oh, unlimited meter.
I got this all in a day.
Unlimited meter at the end of the round.
Yeah. Which of these goofy enemies is your favorite? I wish I knew their names so I could actually get through them.
Babyface.
I think this guy is my favorite because he's just so fucking. There's so much going on here. The giant chin, the fucking skull face,
Oh yeah, these guys are actually pretty awesome.
Like they kind of look like a Final Fantasy IX enemy that you could import on top.
But yeah, I admittedly like the fucking cool. Let me fucking end all you guys.
I'm a big good.
Anyways, the fucking Harlequin doll enemies are actually pretty good. Also, they do have names. We just don't have. We never pull up the bestiary for them.
Yeah, no, we don't. So as far as we know, these fish boys are like Columbus.
For all we know, they're deeper up canyons or Phallus Mountains
Columbus, Skunt, Cliff,
Little love solves
Wolf.
everything.
or Broken Arm Valley. Actually, can we check the bestiary while we're in here?
Is Broken Heart Valley across the way from Wounded Knee?
Maybe? Wanted monsters. Oh, we have like one more. We're that close to the end of the game. Fair enough. We have one more wanted monster left, and it's usually the super boss. Yeah, the Verlicans. I actually like these guys. Where's the one you were talking about? I believe that one counts as a boss. Yeah, I can't open browser stuff while on game.
Yeah, that's the one that always beats your ass.
Yeah, it's because it's flying.
Hold on.
There we go. Grossport. Grossport. There we go.
Oh, the mouth closed. It looks so polite. Like you just showed up and you just brought them a platter of pina sala and they're just like looking at you like they don't say anything, but you know they're grateful.
Yeah, I love these little Harlequin doll fuckers that I'm probably still not going to commit their name to memory. They're just good design. They have a lot going on, and every time they're up, it actually does feel like a logical threat. Just because they can throw a shit ton of traps out and just really fuck the arena up. Goddamn, Hawk actually is useful in this. What the fuck?
You're facing a lot of enemies that are flying, so they're weak to pierce, which is what he likes.
Like, frankly, all the enemies in this game are extremely good. I'm just putting that out outright. There's way too much good about the enemy design in this game to pick a definite one, but the Harlequin doll ones are indeed up there. What did you even hit?
I don't know.
Credo, what the fuck did you even hit?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the black trash tag he's throwing into his dumpster as he's speaking. Don't worry about the fact that he's taking it off the freeway and then throwing it into a bin and lighting it on fire.
Addo literally walking up as Credo's throwing out the trash. Garbage day!
No! One of these days we need to just sit down and watch some old fucking wild movies. The sort of shit that you would see used as fodder for people's icons on old forums.
We would have to do it on the Discord. We can't do it on Twitch.
I know.
Unless it's a movie that has been cleared to be watched on Twitch. Ow.
Or we would just have to make sure that it's a stream that we don't archive. I know that's another way people get around it.
Oh, people have been banned live depending on the movie. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't think we can get away with it.
Yeah.
But
unless we do what I'm suggesting, keep it to like relatively older, nothing newer than like 10 years.
This one motherfucker right here.
Speaking of which, I found out Darkman turned 33 today.
Oh, the fucking Liam Neeson Darkman?
No. Well, I know it was fucking Sam Raimi that directed film.
Yes.
Weird shit.
Liam Neeson. It's like one of the very few superhero movies that Liam Neeson is in. At least I believe it's Darkman.
I just remember it had some really fucking things that everyone used as the action.
So it's the movie with the dude that like gets burned up and has to wear wraps around him, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's Liam Neeson. That's a superhero movie.
All right, fair enough.
It's like one of the very few superhero movies that never got like a revival when DC and Marvel were bought up.
But they put Peacemaker in the fucking spotlight.
Yeah, no. Honestly, if they do a Darkman reboot, like it's got to be Liam Neeson again. Also, can we just point out the fact that we literally just got a 100% Sphene?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, our rank's gonna worry about it. Look at that.
Is there even going to be a worry considering how you performed? Holy shit, Silhouette.
Yeah, look at that. It's Ray.
Scrap, if I do say so.
Apparently teaching your maid how to pull off a pitch-perfect Frankensteiner is a good way to get her to step up her service game.
We took off her mask and all of a sudden she's doing wrestling moves.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking like,
runs in and does the people's elbow.
Oh my god, there's a wrestling move animation in Baldur's Gate 3. I don't want to say it because it's spoilery, but it's totally missable. If you kill an NPC, you never see it. There's a very specific NPC that, no shit, walks up, monologues, and just fucking backbreaker over the knees a motherfucker. And I'm just like, yo, okay, no, I understand the step on me shit suddenly. Like, I want this lady to step on me.
Is it to do with what I think it does in Act 3?
It's an ASMR.
Yeah, it's her. Because in Act 3, I got the the final party member.
There's a few final party members.
I got the final party member.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still fucking around in Baldur's Gate because I just like exploring that city. I've always loved, like, every time a game lets me be in the proper, like, the actual gate, the actual city Baldur's Gate, I just call it the gate because it's...
Shorter.
Yeah. Anytime, a game lets me exist in that space, I'm just like, I want to see what they did to this city. This is a cool fucking city with a lot of shit going on. Not a lot of not good shit going on, but a lot of shit no less.
Yeah, and apparently what's been going on recently is fantasy RoboCop protocols. If I'm looking at the writing on the wall for the Steel Watch correctly.
Hey, there's one of the optionals.
Guess it showed up.
Alright, so I guess that's our side area if we want to go check that out.
Which is what we're gonna do.
New Miasma Vortex, Estate Road.
I'm just walking around in circles just for the fun of it.
The Elk Canyon Trail. So this is the Elk Canyon Trail. Beautiful view.
Yo, what is this fucking Shadow of the Colossus
Architecture.
doomed archway bridge bullshit going on here? We're streaming that game at some point, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no question on that. I love that game. That is like my favorite game. Maybe not of all time, but it's my favorite Sony game.
It's been so long since I even looked at that game. You said it. It's so close to the city, too.
Eco, yes, that is also in the docket. It's probably going to be in sequence. It's going to be Shadow of the Colossus, Eco, and Last Guardian. Which I believe is the chronological order that the directors refused to say. Looks like there's a river flowing here. Which means the sluice for the aqueduct must be somewhere upstream. Anybody else kind of feel weird that, is a word?
What? Sluice?
Aqueduct.
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 Are the boys just really going to keep saying, yes, I believe they're going to be at this for approximately 35 minutes if we don't interrupt.
I'm not a part of this. Don't include me in this.
Aqueduct.
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 Please never buy Adel a word-a-day calendar.
Not to be confused with Aquafarm. Yes, hopefully we'll be able to sneak into the restricted sector from there.
Let us proceed with haste, in that case.
Aqueduct.
Aqueduct.
Homie, I was gonna say, homie got heated into the abyss.
If only.
Something's there.
They give you skill finish bonuses. They should give you bonuses for kicking enemies down pits if it's possible.
Fucking, you have no clue how many video clips I've seen of people completely decimating a story scene by grabbing an NPC in Baldur's Gate 3 and just using throw mid-conversation, and the whole cutscene proceeding accordingly with no NPC in place, and then the fight starting and finishing in a second.
It's huge from this angle.
That's part of the reason why I've seen people say, like, one of the best ways to play the game is to
Cheese
give
everything.
Well, yes, but also to give Karlach the Tavern Brawler perk, because that specifically boosts the power of thrown weapons.
Yep. You can also, there's a spell that you can get in a trinket that also acts as a max power throw, and it's telekinesis.
Yeah.
It is super fucking good, especially if your caster has 20 intellect, because then there's no failing that spell.
Well, there is failing that spell, and it's if the enemy is specifically immune to being moved, at which point there was no success to begin with, so it's moot.
Also good. I'm glad Armored Core 6 is an Armored Core game. I wish I could buy it right now, but I gotta make rent.
Something's there.
Like, everybody's gonna be playing Armored Core, and if I had the money to get it, I would have gotten it literally and streamed it tomorrow. But it's all good. I'm not too upset by it. It gives it time to patch out, because when does a FromSoft game ever come out on PC without a problem? Even Elden Ring had issues.
Which is weird, because I was actually playing on a lower power rig than some people I knew, but apparently had a way smoother user experience with it.
Yeah, it'll still be there later. I was hoping to hop the algorithm train that's going on right now, but I don't think I'm gonna have that luxury.
Tempted to give her the one ring that slightly increases thrown item damage. I've given her that since I first
Good.
found it and never took it off.
It's just like the ring of resistance to ants. I've never taken that ring off. It's still on. This entire fucking game, my character has been running on 2 ring power, but 1 ring's really OP, and it's the ring to resist ants. My character's never seen any ants. Have you seen any ants? That's what I thought.
Okay, there's the real question. If there are ants in Baldur's Gate 3, do they have Half-Life 1 cockroach AI?
It's an Atlanta AI. Really? Quiche right here? Alright.
What?
A horrible place for a quiche.
It's a quiche recipe book. It's fine. It's right next to a waterfall and an open source of moisture, clearly in a sealed container.
I'm standing by my statement on that one. But no, I also really hope Baldur's Gate 3 has a New Game Plus thing where you can carry whatever item you have equipped to a degree into another playthrough, because there are some items that really feel underwhelming for Act 3 that you can only find in Act 3. Alright.
Fun fact, people have actually found that while the game only goes from level 1 to 12 like a lot of 5e modules proper, if you do mod the game to go further in regards to levels or spell slots, or increase your party cap, there is, to an extent, some degree of support for that, which makes me wonder if A, Larian is planning on expanding it later, or B, they knew that was going to be one of the first things people would mod in, and they left some little bits of residual code so that it was supported.
What probably actually happened is they wanted to do it, but then they started reading what the spells past spell level 5 actually does, and went, whoa!
You can get up to spell level 6 once you hit level 11.
Oh, well, you get full on 6?
You get up to level 6, yes.
Oh, fucking hell. Because 5 is already fucking, like, some shit.
I mean, at level 6, you basically get shit like Disintegrate.
Yep.
Which can never do less than 50 points of damage, even if the target makes their save.
Also, credit where credit is due. As much as people give shit about Bethesda, like, always putting out janky games, they're at least fun. I really, really hope that former employee got her just dues about her mistreatment.
Yeah.
I'm extremely hesitant about Starfield because of it. He's like, it's not been a fun story to follow.
It's an incredibly unenviable position. And the fact that they would keep going on with that, especially after people were going, oh wait, no, Microsoft is a totally accepting company that wouldn't allow stuff like Activision Blizzard to happen, and then we get this story.
It's not even like a purely Microsoft thing. It's just... this is what happens when you outsource your fucking HR department, is what that is. Because that's pretty much what Bethesda was pushed to do, was outsourcing their HR, and something that ActiBliz already did.
I mean, outsourcing is one thing. The actual policies of HR is another thing altogether.
Oh no, you never worked in tech before, so it's totally understandable for you not knowing this, but it's always been a big red flag when someone says, yeah, HR got outsourced to a third-party company. And that's usually because the CEO of said company is not going to follow his own HR policy. He can have it there all he wants. It's there for the people who only care about it. That's usually what happens when it comes to outsourcing HR. And there's been a couple of companies that was talking about doing it, and that I've worked for that was talking about doing it, and like when that was, got outside of management desk, everyone started threatening to quit, more or less. And that's why a lot of the times some tech companies will sit there and say, yeah, it's probably just better to go without HR and say you have HR and just put that in the executive position and then to outsource it, because at least then nobody will know. And I'm just like, well, first of all, that's still not okay.
Shit. You were trying to get that long treasure chest, weren't you?
Yeah, I was trying to get that long jump, but I'm trying to also find the optional area.
The one that unlocked.
Yeah.
That's back by like the first dungeon in the first open area, actually, if I remember correctly.
No, it's over here. There's a little marker for it. Or there's a marker for something over here that I'm checking out.
No, I'm pretty sure that was over by, because Estate Road's in like the northwestern part.
Thank you. I'm still checking it out. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
There's something there. So I'm checking it out.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. I wonder how many people first heard that quote from the Boondocks, because I'm pretty sure most people I know first heard it from there.
I bet, fucking, wasn't that actually, like, I'm trying to remember who specifically, but it was a black activist that quoted that. I want to say it's Malcolm X.
Which is probably part of the bit, because the character who is actually saying it is a white person.
Oh, that's...
I mean, it's the Boondocks. They've always...
I know, like, they've always handled certain topics gracefully because it's a predominantly...
Wait, no, I left part out. It's a white person voiced by a black person.
Oh, that's even funnier. But it's a predominantly people of color crew for the Boondocks.
Well,
and
obviously, yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah. and the original comic strip that it expands out from was written by a black guy.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it was Samuel L. Jackson.
That's even funnier.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a fucking good show, and I really wish that entire crew got renewed. Because, like, that show should have gotten way more love than it actually did. I'm not saying that it didn't get a lot of love. It got plenty of love. It's just I believe it deserves more.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a good landmark. Our little thing is way the fuck over here.
Yeah, like I said.
I'm checking that out anyways, and it was
Gin
worth
Rummy
it.
on the Boondocks was voiced by Samuel L. I forgot they called him Gin Rummy. What the fuck?
I can think of worst weird names that people have used as now not okay. Well, it's generally not okay memes, but done in a way that was more tasteful than the internet typically does it. And I don't want to say the name because I found out that that is very much not an okay name for a white person to say.
Really?
It's an old R33 mix video. Let's just say that.
Oh, what?
Old R33 mix video. Dude's now he's a game animation maker, but back then he was just a source filmmaker shit poster.
Ed Onceler III, the other white guy, was voiced by Charlie Murphy.
Fucking Charlie Murphy.
Oh my god. Some of those jokes have so many fucking legs looking back on it compared to when I was in like middle school.
It really is. A show that would be incredibly difficult to call dated because, you know, calling it dated would be revealing a lot of things about you.
Boy.
Oh, I'm poisoned.
Adult's poisoned, but he's AI, so he's not suffering too much.
Well, I swapped him over
Yeah.
because he auto-recovers as an AI.
If you take away his autonomy, he doesn't have enough brain space to comprehend the pain.
Okay.
What?
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
Oh my god. that reminds me of that like Team 4-star joke about where they actually question why the androids have a pain response in Dr. Gero gives an actually half-decent response that it's needed for fight-or-flight responses before he gets his arm ripped off.
Yeah, that... Like, they fucking... I think it was Scott Perrix that wrote that line, and that dude has shown that he understands sci-fi a little too closely.
Like, of course they would have to at least touch on that a little bit, considering the heavily sci-fi direction the androids and Cell goes into.
Oh, the heavily sci-fi field that Dragon Ball as a whole is.
Yeah, well, more so Z, and also the commentaries that they've been doing are really funny. I found out recently that Guru responding to Dende saying all his parents are dead by singing Party Pooper was something that Curtis, aka Takahata's dad, actually used to do to him as a kid when he was being too much of a Debbie Downer.
Jesus.
Well, it was meant as like in playful jest. He's got a
I
good
know.
relationship with his dad.
It's still just like, wow.
He actually, not to mention, when they first, when that episode first went live, they actually showed the clip to Kurt's dad, and he said, "So am I getting paid royalties for this episode?"
That's good.
Uh,
Oh, did you see fucking his recent commentary about him, Scott Perrix doing a, like, wanting to do a shit post about the Boo Saga, but then being reminded why he actually hates doing the editing for DBZA?
it's the fact that working with old anime footage means a lot of, like, screen shake, grain, and color correction.
Yeah.
Lythero actually replied and said that when I need to use footage or screen caps from DBZ, I just pull from episodes of DBZA because half the work's been done for me already.
They did a lot more than they give themselves credit for,
Yeah.
but
Like, after a while, they actively started fixing old animation errors that Toei never really corrected until the Kai dub, I think.
yeah.
If even that, it's
Boy, fucking howdy, Toei!
Toei likes to do animation one way, and it's cheap, unless it's One Piece.
There's another. Fucking even One Piece has some cheap moments. The fucking the big fight for the recent arc was like in part done budgetarily because Toei got one of their investors pulled.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's just good, isn't it?
I've had it before.
Oh, okay.
I think I have at least.
I only had it yesterday, and that's why I was like, holy fuck.
Good shit. Try my hardest not to eat for the bite.
I wouldn't blame you for that. I mean, it's really good for me because that was one of the cereals that I always loved to, like, buy a little, like, partial serving cup of whenever they were around at, like, the school cafeteria and just dump some milk in and go to town.
Pretty much.
One time I actually tried it with chocolate milk, and I think I saw the curvature of the earth.
The raw amount of sugar. Wait, okay, this is progress.
This is definitely a progress story. Holy
Yeah,
shit,
okay,
we've
that's
explored like
progress.
92% of this location already.
This is not a very big location,
I guess it's not. It's more like a thoroughfare into whatever the actual area is going to be.
which we're gonna back out of. We're just exploring this just because it's a new zone.
Yeah. And we've got like a couple of chests we've missed.
Did we? Oh, yeah, those chests we're not going to be able to reach, not easily. I feel like there's a seventh party member that we're going to get, because there's a lot of things that feel like a super jump should be in play.
Either that or we have like a new relic or whatever that we've met. No, because all the relics have all been combat powers.
One item off of that! Did I just animation cancel?
Maybe? It kind of looks like it did.
That wasn't a good animation to animation cancel. Yeah, so there's something over that way. Yeah, there's stuff up there still. So I think there's gonna be either a seventh party member that has one last either a seventh party member or a secret gift that we can get. Because there's a few things that makes no canceling what is this, a fighting game? You know, look, Falcom has been openly saying they want to make a fighting game, but they haven't found a reason to do it. Like, Alternate Saga is literally them making a fighting game in their own gameplay style. And I really hope we get Alternate Saga and the officially sanctioned but fan-made fighting game for Ys was made. 'Cause there was one. There is an Ys fighting game out there that has like some people from Tasaguri Frontier.
Holy shit.
And fucking Tasfro, they know how to make fucking games. They're one of the first studios that made a Mark of the Wolves fighting game, which I believe later becomes Fatal Fury.
No, Mark of the Wolves takes place after Fatal Fury.
Ah, okay.
Seal rubric. I think that's another skill book.
Let's find out. Who is it for?
A blacksmith should
it's
know
a
how
sacrament.
Oh, that's still good.
Fucking shout out to games that put key items that they don't want to do a graphic for just being a feather.
Yeah. God, that's one minor complaint I do have about Baldur's Gate 3 is because it goes by so many old CRPG mantras. That means they have the idea of, yeah, key items can just sit around in your inventory and you can sell them and not realize it.
Yeah, but fortunately, a lot of the key items that aren't actually important, you can just completely ignore. Anything that has an orange box in Baldur's Gate 3, I don't touch anymore.
Yeah.
I think there's like one thing that I touched, and that's because I know that it's for a quest that's in Act 1, and I'm in Act 3. It's the broken loot.
Yeah. Or no, I
You,
don't
you
think
could
the
still
broken
find a
loot-
way to go back to the Grimforge, by the way.
Really? From, like,
I
Act
believe
3?
I believe there's still stuff I can do in Underdark. I just gotta find the entrances to it. Because according to Piffle, who may or may not be in chat, Underdark is huge.
It's bigger than we thought. Huge.
When I was in the Grimforge, I like panned over, and what I thought was going to be background dressing. The closer that my camera got to it, the more that entities started popping in.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, no, this map is like way bigger than it actually is, and I wonder if they wanted to do an entire act in the Underdark, but realized that not a lot of people are going to be fond of the Underdark.
Yeah, because the Underdark is where a lot of very unpleasant things live.
Mm-hmm.
Like bullets and hook horrors.
I want a whole fucking Forgotten Realms game just focused in the Underdark. Just see how deep that rabbit hole
I think
goes.
there are a couple modules at this point that do that.
Treasure chest.
I hope that Larian makes a module for it then.
I do wonder if Baldur's Gate 3 is going to get an expansion pack, because if it does, we're not going to see that for like 4 years.
Since the engine is done and they have a scope of things, I feel like we are gonna get a module, because Baldur's Gate 2, when it got modules, like those happen in pretty rapid succession.
I guess so. And people are already making mods like Rapid Fire, even if it's just stuff like face rig mods and stuff.
Well, there's also fucking like whole swaths of content that hasn't been added to the game yet,
Or just
that are
was-
just like 2 lines of code shy of being added.
Like you mentioned, there was like unfinished remnants of further crafting systems than just alchemy.
No, not even unfinished. There's literally like 2 items that were tagged that have tags to be used that are just not implemented. Everything else, you just have to flip a switch in the back end of the game, and it's in the game. Like it's something they probably will be adding in a future update.
So I guess go back to the other ledge you came and see if you can glide to that last treasure.
I think the last treasure is on that cliff side that I pointed out. Like that's way up there. Yeah, right there. We can't glide to that.
I feel like I could just barely make it if you had the right...
No.
No. Fuck.
Like I said, I feel like there's gonna be a gift that we're gonna get.
Either that or there's like a secret area that you have to look around to get it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I still feel like there's gonna be a secret, either a secret gift or a 7th party member that we're gonna get. That's going to give us like a super jump or something.
Ow.
The fuck was that?
Bomb arrow. Ruby Cave.
I believe it's an OK accessories. accessory. I think that's it for this map.
Yeah.
It's 99.0, which means this little section right here is the last 0.0.
Yeah. So just don't worry about it. That's like you're pixel hunting at this point. Let's just move on.
Well, we will get that by literally walking over there. We're going to see the optional zone, because optional zones almost always have lore involved.
Lore and or good treasure.
And because there's definitely going to be a Ease Nords stream, more than likely I'm going to be playing ahead, because anytime Ease only does like 1 or 2 characters for a game, there's a shit ton of side content.
Visual enmity lingers in the air. You shouldn't just leave this be.
This is the challenge rift. What's our level? That's level
60.
60. Oh, okay, cool. We're
Yeah,
appropriate.
we're at level,
once.
yeah.
And we go. Oh, one of those bounty monsters might be a Nox boss that we weren't able to beat.
It might be that level 90 boy that completely wrecked your shit.
That was very clear.
That was
Ooh,
very
excuse me.
clearly
That was
meant
very
to be
clearly
done
not.
later.
They're not to be beaten, but to be avoided.
Yes. Which is very rude.
All right.
I gotta get someone who strikes fast.
Yep. I do like that compared to Ease 8, they also take pains to show that your party members in quote-unquote reserve are also helping out with this.
Oh yeah, they learned a lot from this game, or from the 2 games in a similar engine. And it is confirmed that this is not the self-SATA engine, contrary to a lot of wiki entries. There's a few wiki entries that are saying this is the self-SATA engine, and I'm just like,
camera
no.
angles and stuff feels very different.
Like,
It's
engines are
definitely-
not that fucking dynamic, homie.
Yeah, like it's like if I had to guess anything, it's clearly a. I think you have to crimson line through that. By the way, that's or never mind.
have a glide gift. That, on the other hand, is definitely a crimson line thing.
Yes.
And I got none of them.
No, you got a few.
I got like one of them in the batch.
Oh, there's a big boy.
101.
Oh, right.
Oh, that might be one of those big boys that is like level 90.
No, I think he just resists Pierce. I think you need to switch to another character.
No, this guy's just one of the.
No, because I think Bull is doing decent damage to it. As soon as she can stand up. As soon as she can stand up.
Nope.
Yeah, you see?
No, this guy just look that you're only seeing his front HP. Look at his actual HP bar.
He's in a break state now, so you're doing decent damage. Yeah, see?
Yeah, fair enough. His HP wasn't moving for a good bit there. We were doing decent damage even for resistives.
The big boy.
We're just gonna go through and just
Man.
break it all.
There we go.
It was a free one. I'm getting that shit in. Cleared the way.
Yeah, you did.
Am I blinded? No, I'm feared.
For the peace of our city.
I'm still at least one tier of fear right now. Not to be confused with the band's Tears for Fears. Alright, I gotta go back to Trito because he's our gym breaker.
Order of the night. There you go.
Oops, is doing these lasers!
I ask myself that every day.
Look at his mantis. Look at his dead mantis.
Look at this fucking Ultraman box who got lost on the way to France.
Get another one in. take advantage of the meter.
I still gotta thank her for introducing me to Ultraman via Blazer, and where the first episode is all dramatic and like fucking protecting the city drama, and then the immediate second episode is Ultraman creates a laser fishing line to fish out an aquatic monster, and then eats the shit out of it so hard it turns into fried fish.
Oh, one of my everything is fucked gifts on Discord is literally from that series.
The speed at which it goes right into campiness is so good, and it makes me wish I watched more Tokusatsu stuff.
There's a scene in that where Ultraman is literally standing in a forest that's on fire, and he's just looking around like, yeah, I am. It's so fucking good. And I think you were...
Yeah.
Yeah, you count as the full...
You count as the load-bearing drywall. Except for that one dude who was just chilling, you see
Yeah,
that?
he's just... Look, he's here to... Wow, we just got all of our Nox sucked clean away from us.
I hate when I get my Nox sucked clean out of me. It happened to me once in Orlando.
I didn't even come over through the right thing. That's broken right now. That's fine. I'll fix it later. A-Rank!
Really?
You guys are so cool.
No, almost all the optional ones that we have done have been A-Ranks. These are meant to be gone back to as a challenge run.
And that, or you're meant to just like haul ass to get those cleared.
We did kind of like stroll leisurely through that.
Not to mention with how much HP that boss had, it might have been faster to just smash all the orbs instead of fight it. Nah. The Woodlands of Woe.
It's so
That's
cold
inviting.
here, and I can barely see anything. The Woodlands of Woe. Huh, yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Aw, you can go back and wait if you want, scaredy cat.
I'm not scared.
Is this one of the insert levels that it was in 8? Did we get one insert level?
I don't know.
We'll know when we go in.
Yeah,
because
'cause
it'll change to a track that's not included on the OST.
Because so far it's literally just using like one of the cutscene themes.
Am I gonna have to play Lost Woods theme? Look at this.
Well, there's enemies in there, so something's bound to give.
Getting the fog in. I actually kind of like this. Fucking shout out to any game that puts in like creepy forest level as a set.
Well, not even creepy, just ambient, like Evil Forest in Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah, I mean this one kind of has the creepy vibe because there's like weird shit growing around.
There's fog. The trees are all tall and dark, so they sort of loom over you.
Yep, the trees are deliberately tilted in
Yeah.
your direction.
Because like as much shit as Oblivion gets, rightfully, I will say one thing it got nicely is like it did have a good like European forest vibe for the year it came out.
Well, not only that, I'll give it one more thing before that's where the compliments stop, is it set the baseline for a lot of open world RPGs when it comes to areas you should totally be in. What the fuck is this
that?
Elden Ring bullshit?
I'm sorry, I didn't notice the fucking grabby hand tree. What?
Hold up, does this thing got a face?
It does. It has eyes on the fuck. You see that?
Oh.
And it goes cross-eyed when it dies.
It has a little
I hate
orgasm
that.
face.
That's like one of the worst. That's like some of the worst versions of the Dark Cloud 1 enemies.
Oh, and not all of them are it, even though they share the model.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, okay.
The
Falcom
fucking
pulling out stops here.
Paranoia fuel. I
Yeah,
love it.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. The fog is coming. The fog is coming. The fog is coming. The fog is coming. You better watch your back, little boy. Everything will be equalized when the fog comes.
Oh, you know what would be even worse? If there's an objective at the end and you have to run out, fast travel is disabled, and all of these come to life and start chasing you.
Oh, that would be awesome. I would love it.
Because I know Ys 8 did something similar with one of the night raid missions where you had to get something, and the moment you get it, the map just fills with hostile primordials.
Deal, man. Oh, yeah. Okay. This guy has like multiple drops.
Ego
so
on this
is-
boy calling himself a god mantis. Fuck off. Welcome to Louisiana of the Lake.
Right. Okay. This is a.
Are these not in the bestiary?
No, they are. They're just specific. We haven't gotten to the
Yeah, we have to find-
non-chaptered one.
Not Eldore, Groaning Grotto, Milan Plains.
Forest of Woe.
We just have to, we have to find Forest of Woe. Woodlands of Woe. Wojin. Ancient trees that lurk in the woodlands of Woe, though the countless trees that populate the woods are essentially indistinguishable, only a few of them possess a proper soul.
Okay.
Excuse me, these things have souls? You're going to look at that face and tell me that thing has a soul?
I mean, look, when we killed it, it looked like it was having an orgasm.
You know what they call that in Guya? Le Petit Mort.
Eating your wood and your rocks off.
Yep.
Oh, feeling that sunlight.
Oh,
if
yeah.
If we had face cam, y'all would see my face light up like a goddamn light bulb. It feels so good on my skin.
Whoa, a treasure chest.
Yeah, what color is this treasure chest? Oh, shit!
It's the color of bitch, that's what.
I say it's red and gold.
I don't know, I think it's blue and white.
We're just never gonna let that bit die ever since then.
Who's we? I'm sorry, who the fuck is we?
You're participating in it still?
Because I'm trying to be polite, fuck off.
Bullshit, you're participating in it still.
Remember when you said you were never going to let me live down the fact that I confessed to you that as a small child I tried to mix fucking milk and grape juice in my cereal?
Yeah, I'm absolutely not letting you live that down. You're just the one bringing it up right now. I wait for opportunities, not every turn.
Okay, sure, buddy. Sure, buddy.
Yeah, fucking got
Sure,
you, bitch.
buddy.
I fucking got you, bitch.
Sure, buddy. I just wait for opportunities, says the person who's been talking about playing fucking Manon. Your opportunity is, do I have meter and 2 buttons that work on my controller?
Marissa is still my main. You can't talk shit.
No, I can't, because I also play Marissa when I get around to it. I just haven't been playing Street Fighter 6 lately because Baldur's Gate is huge.
It's been about the same for me. I still got Remnant 2 to go through as well, which is another fucking huge game. I'm just gonna take a second, see if we can recover.
Oh, because the poison's active, it's
Oh no!
fighting back
Okay,
against
no,
the
there we go.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
there we go.
okay.
There we go.
I think it was just stalling it out, though.
Louise, God, Becky, I'm every time I glance over and see Louisiana the lake, I'm just like, God, that's so good, and I hate it. Like I hate it in a good way.
The only way it could be better is if someone mods the fucking is if someone mods the Magic College, and when you go in, one of the departments just has a fucking like built-in Popeyes, like one of those compartmentalized stores like you see at the airport.
Fucking hell. Fucking Popeyes.
Did I dodge a bullet that the entire time I lived in Georgia, I never actually ate at Popeyes?
You did. You honestly did, and I will fight anybody who disagrees with me.
All right, fair enough.
It will be a fucking fist fight over what's the best fried chicken. Popeyes is on the bottom of my list.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Are you actually saying that it's lower than Chick-fil-A?
I don't even put Chick-fil-A on that list because they don't really do fried chicken. They do frozen chicken that's been cooked in a fucking microwave.
There you go.
That like anytime somebody asks you to put Chick-fil-A on a food tier list, you tell them no. You tell them no, because that's not fast food. That's microwave food sold as fast food.
That does not participate or something like that.
That's a DNF.
DNF did not finish. Do not food.
Like there is one thing that's good from Chick-fil-A, and even then, like it cannot be justified by how the company still fucking behaves.
Yeah, but also just the food kind of like it's amazing how people will act around and have just like never had like a homemade chicken sandwich in their fucking life to compare. But you could just buy some brioche buns, like bread and pan fry some chicken at home and make one that's much better. Put some fucking sauce, some half-decent spice, and a couple pickle slices.
You saw that, right?
Saw what?
Me just exploiting the fact that the poison cloud stick is based on frame rate, so I could just flash move forever.
I'm not judging you because guess how I completely curb stomp half of the enemies in Ease 8.
Excuse me, there's a cat screaming outside.
Yeah, they do that. Don't worry.
I know. I gotta check on that a moment.
It might just be a couple of them because there's like 4 local cats. They might just be getting ornery at each other. At least that's my hope. That's my optimistic hope.
They're all owned by the same person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We joked about abducting one of the orange cat because the orange cat loves us.
I haven't met the orange. No, I have met the orange cat.
Yes, you
a
have.
couple of times.
That's the one. That's the cat that we were moving in. That's the that I kept saying. That's the petting tax.
Yeah. Oh, the poison cloud heals it too. You cheeky fucker.
Popeyes, their chicken sandwich is all right. You will never have a better chicken sandwich than a local joint, but that's still kind of unfair.
That's like a general rule of thumb. That's not even like most local places are probably going to do it better than fast food, unless you get the one fast food chain where everything comes together and everyone working there gives a shit.
The one independent franchise per state. The franchise owner is a piece of shit, but everybody else gives a shit about their job.
But like how the best version of Margaritaville and Rainforest Cafe, if not among the top tiers, are the ones that are privately owned across the way in Niagara Falls.
Yep. I mean, that's a little unfair because Niagara Falls is a weird anomaly of, like, being just outside of Toronto enough to not deal with Toronto's bullshit. Which is probably one of my favorite statement about current state Toronto is the best part of Toronto is just being just outside of Toronto because the moment you go into Toronto, everything goes down entire levels.
It's so fucking funny to talk to people who are from like other countries and hear all the like gossip and bullshit about, man, this part of my country fucking sucks. Like how whenever Joel from Vinesauce gets the chance to talk about it, he'll just go on rants about how much he hates Stockholm. Like, the dude fucking cannot stand Stockholm. Every time he's gone there, he's been miserable. I
think it's like tourist capitals in every country, everyone fucking hates.
But like how every time you meet someone who's from New York, or even like around that area like Jersey, they cannot fucking stand Times Square. They outright describe it as the Disney park theme version of New York.
Yeah, it's because it's where all the fucking crooked cops chill out and just throw random tickets at tourists.
It's where all the tourists go because it's like the most picturesque spot, and they go to snap photos, and there's probably like a bunch of like chintzy restaurants arranged around. Like fuck off.
Yep.
You need to get out of the tourist areas to appreciate a big city.
Yeah, no, it's like how anytime if you ever want like a decent tour guide, or at least someone to tell you where to go if you ever visit Seattle, ask me. Genuinely.
That was something that I thankfully, because when I was in middle school, Anthony Bourdain's No Reservations was still running, and that was one of the things that he loved to hammer into people is always get someone who you know who's from the local area, and if you want to eat somewhere, eat where the locals eat.
And it's all just outside of South Seattle that I would recommend when it comes to local food joints. Always. That was a big fall. It's always the places just outside of South Seattle.
Man, the route to get to that New York deli around here sure is weird, huh? I can't believe you have to fall down a bottomless pit and then hang the wall just before you hit the death plane.
Are we on Union Square? Goddamn. Oh, because I didn't start the whole thing
Yeah.
like that. I don't get the fun exploit.
You do have to time it at least half decently first.
Yeah.
I just realized these fuckers get decent chunks of experience too.
Yeah, this is an insert zone. We didn't get any insert zone music, but this is definitely an insert zone.
Is that the whole zone?
No.
Close though.
There's still a couple of things in here.
Yeah, that's like 85%.
We're just like,
Okay.
it's labyrinthian.
You don't have fingies. You're safe.
No, they all have fingies.
No, that one didn't. They were buried.
They all have fingies. Hold up, let me show you.
No, I know they all have it, but those ones were buried, so it's not going to come to life and attack us, is what I mean. See?
So there's one that actually had it out of the ground. Let me show you the one.
This now.
That's why I do, like look at my map before I do anything now, because there's been a couple of like this one right here.
There's something here.
Like depending on the angle that they're
Yeah, I
in.
think there's something here.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. See, look.
Yes, I know. I see. I'm saying that that one wasn't going to be hostile.
I mean, it's marked on the map when it's gonna be hostile or not.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the jar now. What's up, Sophia? Wrong
Wait.
person in the jar!
Oh no, you got deleted. What?
I gotta be quiet for the rest of the stream then.
There you go.
I fixed. I have been correctly banished to the jar now. It's a landmark in a mineral spot.
Is there going to be a boss fight in that? No, I don't think the area is open enough. Oh, hello.
No, it's open enough. Trying to grab me? Trying to catch these hands? Look at that. Got that autosave. We're definitely near. No, this game doesn't do that. Where it's like tries
Okay,
to
we're
where
definitely coming
autosave
close
before
to like an
boss.
optional boss of some kind.
Yeah. No, there's something going on here. Just not a whole lot.
I think there's something here.
We're gonna get our butt ton of resources. Jesus
Yeah, holy
Christ!
shit. No
Get over
wonder there's a landmark spot. This is going to be where we go if we need to farm.
It's like a. Oh,
Oh,
thank you, Sophia. Yeah.
Forbidden Altar Ruins. Impressive
Perhaps
landmark
I will
spot.
understand someday.
Thanks, Anamona. Yeah, thank you, Sophia.
I'm at a loss.
Me. Did that break literally actively on stream?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna correct the pipe thing here in a bit. We just gotta wait for the jar to correct real quick. Also, thank you once again, Sophia. Let me do a quick restart of the system. It would have been. Waiting for it to pop back in. Oh, it just failed to restart outright. Hold up. Give me a moment.
Jesus.
There's a reason why I'm looking to move from a different system. This one's fine. It's just the check systems don't always work. Especially since it now says device not connected out of the blue. Which means I have to close the apps. Open it back up. Out of everything in my setup, this one's the worst.
There you go.
No, Touch Portal is good for very specific things. Catching, like, handles is not one of them. Very few things have worked on this goddamn app that I'm getting ready to move out of it. Because there's no reason for me to have it. I have an alternative. I just need to get around to setting it up, which may be done tomorrow. So I know I said I was going to try to do a makeup stream for Friday. I'm not going to. I'm going to do a lot of like troubleshooting that's been desperately needed. And then try either do a stream Saturday or an extra stream next Wednesday with Pernash.
Hey.
So I am going to hit the reject all button to refund most of these. Boom. Also, one of the mega goals for the thing has lost a digit and will continue to lose digit over time. For the record, it's not actually going to force us to play Skyrim. It's just a shitpost. I will break the illusion of that right now. It will not actually full on interrupt the game.
Why would you ruin people's fucking perception like that?
Because I put effort into that shitpost and they want it to be used so I can move on to the next one. Because the next one is almost done.
The trick to being a magician and a performer, you never reveal your hand until well after the performance has been finished.
I mean, y'all were already saying y'all don't want to put the misery on us. There will be one that will kill the game.
Fuck off.
There will be a condition. Yeah, Skyrim's not a bad game, but it's like you can only play it so much before getting tired of it. Anyways, there is a goal that I have marked down that will be an actual kill the game and boot up another game, but this is not gonna be one of those because it's still something that like I put effort into making, and I put a lot of fucking effort into making. So don't hesitate to use. I just realized we have black bars. I don't hesitate to use the shit posts. They're never gonna actively they're never gonna permanently stop gameplay. It's gonna be a temporary thing. Also, get your stretch in. Thank you for the head pats. There we go. All right, now for the joke that I was going for.
Me. I am the great mighty Pooh. I will fling my shit at you. You will not have the dish for my chocolate starfish.
One of these days, we're gonna play Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Are we?
Yes, I want to play it so badly.
I'm going to be honest, I would rather play Skyrim than Conquer.
Why?
It aged like shit.
It's a dated game. Obviously, it's a game full of pop culture humor.
It's a game full of pop culture humor and toilet humor, which I have grown to not care for.
Oh, I don't fucking mind that shit.
Like
we literally.
I am going to put my whole ass out on stream. The only N64 Rare games that aged well are the first two Banjo games and GoldenEye.
It's still gonna happen. I don't give a fuck.
Good for you. What are you doing here?
GoldenEye did age like shit. What's even worse is there's an option that you can enable in the original GoldenEye that unages it. And I think it's really sad that nobody's really aware of it. Because it was also a thing in Jet Force Gemini as well. And that is one of the most underrated third-person shooters ever made. There's a twin stick mode before WASD was even conceived on anything. Where if you set the controls in Jet Force Gemini to expert, it changes your movement buttons to the C buttons on the N64 controller and uses a stick for aiming, and you no longer have to toggle aiming, and it just turns into a modern day third-person shooter. Like, it's actually really fucking good. So good to the point that I used to have an explicit emulator control profile that would turn the control stick usage into a mouse and the C buttons into WASD.
Also, Monstrums.
Oh no! What are you doing here? What are the monsters doing here? It's not much, but it's all I have left. Please, just don't kill me. Why are you not colored? Held up, everybody else is color weird. Credo, what the fuck?
Hey! Wait, how did you know it's Credo?
Monstrums!
Alright, well, whatever. Where's the fun in cutting it down a helpless person like you?
We're not here for your money anyway.
I am.
Credo, I'm not getting you KFC on the way home.
But I want it.
Credo, you just ate like an hour ago.
They re-released the spicy honey and mustard chicken sandwich!
Credo, you're French. What part of your genetics is tailored to enjoy spice?
We're not Americans. We can handle spice. The French literally invented the spiced food.
Credo, you're a cop, not a fireman. What part of you can handle heat?
More than you can, you Brittany little shit.
Hey.
Christian's Brittany, for the record.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, I believe she is canonically Brittany. Which is
Okay.
why I made that joke.
Chris is just like, if the next words out of your mouth are about me eating beans on toast, I'm gonna bean you up the side of your smug face.
Yeah, exactly. As cringe as Credo is, he wouldn't eat at a certain fundamentalist chicken place.
He's a jerk, but he's not politically incorrect.
Well, the White Cat and Hawk's exploits do stand out more compared to the rest of us. In any case, what are you doing all the way out here? You seem to be alone.
Yeah, if you wanted to take a walk, you're better off doing it, well, anywhere else, really.
And before she says the acoustics of the area...
Or it's something about, like, the ambiance is her muse, etc.
Some bullshit along those lines.
Let's see.
What's this? Could it be your concern about me?
No. No. No.
Not really.
I've heard plenty of bad rumors about you guys around town lately.
I heard a rumor once about how you kicked a man who had a thermostat full of spaghetti and the spaghetti fell all out of his pocket.
Let's not forget the time that I pushed a guy over for eating beans. Oh, he's at the Arena Theater.
He was just eating beans from a can.
Just fucking spoon and tin can ass bullshit. This is like, Billy, I had no choice but to be like, this guy's eating beans.
They said that you weren't allowed to bring cold outside food, so he threw it in a microwave, and that allowed him to bypass it.
This guy's eating beans. Adol's just quietly sitting there behind fucking Credo. You just hear. Guys, beans are good. We're the monsters. Nice to meet you. No, we're doing that.
Nice to meet you too. My name is Tetra, not the cool one, the dumb one. And my calling, the life of a wandering bar. Don't ask me to perform surgery, I'll pull out an ice pick. I've come to the woodlands of woe in search of fresh material for my new piece.
Ah, yes, nothing fresh than moldering ruins.
Moldering ruins and hand trees. With orgasm faces as they die.
Yoshikage Kira ass trees. We have met this individual through one of our previous requests.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she was the one looking for song material about the Holy Swordsman, right? I guess she wouldn't have realized we were the Monstrums back then.
I can hear you, you know.
Yep, there it is. All the incredible inspiration you can draw from these fatal woodlands.
Oh, I didn't read that. Whoops. No one even knows where the woodlands of woe even got its name from. Even locals wouldn't dare approach it. You're braver than most to do so alone.
It took all I had just to shake off the beasts. I was about to become a legend myself.
They kept going on about smelling onions and then walking away.
What?
You heard me.
You know what I do hear? That fucking ice cream truck outside. They've been relentless.
Yes, they have. But finding this stone pedestal makes it all worth it in the end. Look, it doesn't even have text anymore. I've been chiseling it off for weeks. Take a look. A bunch of stone fragments must have broken off this knob here. Without them, it's impossible to make heads or tails of it all. I haven't managed to find any of the other pieces around, though. No surprise there. Who knows when this was broken? I think we already have like half of this. The fragments could have washed away in the river.
Wrong character.
What?
Wrong character.
Oh. Committing to it. Or you need to bury it in the ground. Hey. It's my line. But even so, I shan't falter. I just know this will make for an epic piece. More than the Holy Swordsman did, even.
Yeah, unfortunately, that story never really made it all overseas, so we're just gonna have to make do with the new stuff that's not as good.
Yeah, you know who else loved this place? My mom!
Tetra seems pretty set on staying here until she finds the fragments. Well, she'll be fine getting back if she had the grit to make it this far. Still, what do you think, Adol?
Yeah, sure, fuck it. My wildest muses would never dream of the monstrums helping me.
Stuff like this is probably right up your alley, huh, Crimson King?
Why, yes. You think? Look at him. The guy's practically chomping at the bit. Wouldn't be difficult finding some pieces of the rock in the middle of the dim forest.
My third eye should come in handy where that is concerned. It will certainly prove more efficient than searching with the naked eye. Sounds good. Let's get started then. Could we ask you to wait here for now, Tetra?
Of course! Looking forward to be with you! Whee! Secret quest!
Hey.
If only it were that easy. Also, the items respawn! Whee!
No, you just missed a couple.
Oh. Crimson Line!
Oh, hold up. Hey, good call.
Oh, I saw this a
It's-
ways ago.
It was hidden behind. Dark Grimoire.
Ah, Grimoire.
Is that a skill book?
Yes. Pretty sure it is.
Teach Renegade a skill.
Dusk Drop.
Hey, there you
His favorite
go.
drink.
So that's Grimoire Nox.
Might as well be.
Alright, let's see what it do.
What can I get rid of?
I guess Acid Ray? Because he's already got 2 ranged ray attacks. So use the enemy in a droplet of dust before striking them.
I gotta put him in the party for us to see it. Bye, Greedo.
Here I go.
My turn. I'll get you.
Okay, so they're just traps.
Something's here.
Oh, that's all it is.
I forgot his attacks are literally just boop, boop,
Yep.
boop. So thanks to us killing most of the enemies,
This is just gonna be us running around pixel hunting.
maybe not necessarily pixel hunting, but might as well be.
Thankfully, giving Doll that gift means that this is lasting a lot longer than usual. You see how slow the bar is draining?
Yeah, it's taken its sweet ass time.
Boy, howdy is it. Hold on.
There's something. There's a straggler.
I think there's
Oh, wow. It actually took a moment to get up.
That's a bigger one than usual, too. Oh, it's just a ground place AoE. Okay. It's not really a trap. It's just a really good ground place. Something he was already missing.
The only thing holding it back is that it's sort of mid-range when you want to keep him at a distance, but that's still pretty good dot damage.
It's a good crowd control. Like, that's all I really care about. Yeah. 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 Whoop, there's something.
Oh, look, they're even marked on our map with a... Oh, no, that's just the treasure chest.
Wait, why is this treasure chest marked?
Oh, that's why. Stone Fragment 3. They
Oh.
literally mark them on the mini-map if you get close enough. It's like, yep, you should be able to see it from here. Who gives a shit? Stone Fragment 1.
We got him out of order. Boy.
Let's bide our time. Press the attack.
Oh, there's one behind us. Or no, is that the...
That's
no.
the last one right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Hunter's descent.
Nope.
Oh, meter drain.
Oh, was that this fucker? Okay. I was like, did I see a resource or some shit? Pew, 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 pew.
I think there's something here.
Tum-tum tickler. I think there's something here.
There it is. Stone Fragment 2. I believe these 3 fragments should fit into the broken pet.
Head back.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's just go report our shit.
No. There we go.
Here's your rocks, idiot.
I'm at a loss.
Hey!
Hey, thank you for the follow, Hex Jackie. Oh, I think I know who that is. What's up?
Alright. Now let's see what our 3 fragments give. Yeah, we found the stones. They were buried in water and shit.
These are the fragments. You may have found them. I have to thank you for this. Somehow. Allow me to sing the ballad of my gratitude.
We'll pass, thanks. It's the thought that counts. Really?
That was insanely well timed. Hurry up, put him in the pedestal and figure out what it says.
It would appear that certain individuals among us are curious about its contents. Wow, he nodded twice.
Oh.
Wow.
No, wrong button. There we go.
I don't know. We can make them smaller.
Right. Here we go.
Carefully fitted the stone fragment.
Welcome, welcome. And thank you for popping by.
Long ago, great suffering ravaged this land.
Actually, I got
People
this.
were beset by countless battles,
Okay.
rampant diseases, and unbearable destitution.
I got this. Before long, their suffering gave birth to impurity. Hold up, I got a fucking number in the way. Here we go. But beginning more suffering in turn. The gods in their pity for those. Wording on that's weird. The gods in their pity for those who would do not would pray produce them a single unhatched egg.
No, it's important because the E in egg gets capitalized. That makes it a proper noun.
Wow. Ever immaculate, this egg bore upon itself the impunity of man, becoming their solace. Hearken carefully and hear the whispers of the trees floating upon the airy breeze. Raise a prayer and cleanse thy body by clear waters above the cascading falls. Do so and be absolved of the looming dark of night, granting peace to the land of man. Oh, this is literally telling them how to get rid of the monstrum effects. O Grimnir, King of Gods, be with with your loyal demigods beside you, eclipse the bewitching light of the moon and guide humanity's prayers to the heavens. That was weird. That's what it ends.
One can surmise this altar was once used in religious services long ago.
That sounds like it. I assume it was part of some kind of prayer ritual to the gods.
It's a remnant of the Norse faith, right? Just like the one at the deserted village. It's a pretty interesting read either way. An egg that bears the impurity of man.
I was just sitting there going, oh shit. Is he talking about the Nox?
Ironic this is happening after I heard about a film festival where they're actually doing screenings of Angel Egg.
Huh.
Which is a very interesting movie. It's like, if you've ever wanted to see Yoshitaka Amano's design sense translated into like a full motion picture from like the 80s and 90s, that's where you would look.
I'll check that shit out. Fuck.
It's very surreal, but in a good way.
I fucking love that shit. So the egg needs to break out of this metaphorical shell, right? I wonder what this could mean. Adel, you know. You all know.
Just Adel, you know, and it's just a slow gradient of a trans flag superimposed over him.
Yeah.
It is likely part of an archaic myth of some sort.
Sir, I think I understand things a little bit better now. The Woodlands of Woe were never actually named after suffering or grief. It's an ancient word for Norse shrines like these. A sacred place.
I honestly thought it was a sneeze.
Oh no, it's like how jail is sometimes spelled Gale.
Pronounced seal.
No, it's just pronounced jail, like the real word.
I know. I'm being facetious.
And that was its original meaning. A place of holy serenity. Then he must have gotten warped over time before vanishing with the gods.
But he wanted to take my dark soul. The old man Gale. Not that Gale, the Gale with the thing in his chest.
Yeah. Wait, the other Gale with the thing in his chest. Never mind.
Oh my god, there is a lot of characters named Gale with shit in their chest.
Yeah, it's just a thing that keeps happening.
What the fuck? All right.
It's like people who get Transformers stuck up their ass and need to get them removed at the hospital.
Jesus.
Am I talking about Transformers in the technological sense, or Transformers as in the action figures? You be the judge.
Just... Yeah, I mean, again, it feels like a trope at this point.
Are you crying?
First you're thrilled, now you're upset. Least you could do is be consistent.
Oh, to think about it. What could be sadder than being forgotten?
Getting lost at Buc-ee's?
It happens all the time. Don't talk about it. We'll never know how many of our ancestors prayed for Cleo's peace here.
That's true, and I think they deserve every honor and respect for it, too. But we have to realize that peace won't come to us through prayer alone. I do wonder how the bewitching light of the moon mentioned relates to the ritual.
So, like, the director of the game slowly standing in. If you haven't got it yet, it's the Nox. There we go.
There we go. Have Adel read the scripts.
Yeah, Adel's the only person with the script in hand. Everyone else has just been improvising the whole time.
Don't Nox it till you try it.
God. I had the same feeling. But apart from that, I can't really figure out anything more. I guess there's no clue to, or no clues to breaking the curse here then. What a pity. Hey, how long you plan on to keep on blubbering for?
Seriously, that animation can only go on so long before it runs its course and dips into the uncanny valley.
I rubbed my eyeballs out. They are no longer here.
It just cuts it around to the side, to in front of her, and her eye texture is completely gone. It's like that one Winnie the Pooh comic where he just leans into Piglet and just goes, "They took my fucking eyes!"
They took my eyes, Piglet! Thanks to you, I managed to get my hands on the inspiration of a lifetime. This history runs deep, so I'll make sure to write up a lyrical hit and do it justice. After all, passing tales like this through the ages is a bard's whole purpose in life. Until about the 90s when, theater just kind of goes out the window because of cats. But that's beside the point.
Adol's just standing there and says nothing, and there's a little speech bubble, and there's like a little thought cloud bubble that rises up from his head, and it's just him imagining himself dressed as old Deuteronomy.
No, I was just gonna... I was thinking more of the SpongeBob bit with the fucking tipping milk carton. Just Adol standing there thinking about... every time somebody mentions theater, he just thinks about a milk carton falling over.
Well, in any case, I can't wait to see what you come up with, Tetra.
Adol's mine and it's an enigma.
Oh god, you know what would be even funnier? As the milk carton starts falling, it plays Tower of the Shadow of Death.
Not even the whole song, just like the first few notes timed to the falling of,
Yep.
of the falling of the carton. Booty, 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 booty.
Alas, no song could ever be enough to thank you for your help, Monstrums. But the least I can do is give you this. Take it! I insist!
Alright, what we get? Strike Crown.
Right, I better jot this description down and get to composing. It'd be my honor to play it for you should I ever meet you again, oh noble Monstrums.
Job well done.
Wow.
Wow. Funnier thought, God-shattering star while the milk tips over. I have no clue what that is.
Oh! That is a choice of a fucking track, too.
What's that Strike Crown do? Let's take a look.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna do that. For some reason, my brain was just like...
I'm guessing it's an
He's
upgraded
suit.
version of the Talismans.
Yeah, I believe it is a better version of the talismans. Yeah, it's
yeah,
just increased
Just
strength.
more strength. Wait, hold on. What was that down there? The fucking hero Let's see. Because if it's... Hold on, yeah. Hero Cloak. Stats up based on total number of foes. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is literally the Dragon Quest equivalent.
Oh.
You know the item I'm talking about.
No.
Wait, do you not know about the fucking item in Dragon Quest? I think it was either 8 or 9 where you equip it and it's based on how many enemies you kill with it.
I don't think there's ever been anything like that in either.
There
of those
has
games,
been.
If I remember.
There is definitely one.
I will say I'm gonna take a look here.
Yeah, go right ahead. Use your bathroom though. While he stepped away, I'm going to take a moment to put it on Adol. Give them both of the stat cloaks. Oh, shit. Gotta reset that. There we go. Oh my god. Hold up. No, I gotta put myself small again. Look at the stat jump on this. Holy shit. That's... Ooh. That's not a small jump. I'm gonna wait for him to come back for that. But in the meantime, how is everyone today? We give a little crowd acknowledgement here. How are y'all faring? Tired? Yeah, me too. I took a nap before the stream and I actually slept a little too much. It was supposed to be a 1-hour nap, but turned into 4. So I definitely feel y'all. Depending on where y'all are, y'all might be dealing with the barometric shift as well. That gear is the equivalent of that's a lot of damage. Abso-fucking-lutely. And yeah, it probably was definitely a well-needed nap. Northeast Coast. That's right. You were was an East Coaster. I forgot about that. Also, Becky, your mood always just Becky. Oh, look at the stat jumps.
Yeah, no. I think Adol's already got one of the big boy ones that's based on like map export or something. So maybe put that on whoever you plan on using as your number 2.
They stack.
I know they do.
I'm putting it on Adol. Just because Adol's the gonna be the one who's most in.
All right.
Crimson Chainmail. What?
I think that's old armor.
Yeah, it is. I might have been misremembering there, Jackie, but still.
Anyway, let's move on.
Also, incidentally, a lot of my friends are also East Coasters, so
Yeah.
there's probably going to be a point where I just move out that way myself.
Where I finally go back to where it all began for me, back to somewhere around like Massachusetts or Jersey.
Nah, it's gonna. Well, yeah, it's definitely gonna probably be Massachusetts. Just because Massachusetts would be a better place for a tech job. Did we miss a landmark?
There's a landmark there? Huh.
We also got to turn in our landmarks to get our. Bells! Bells! Oh, southeast? Yeah, trust me, I've been to the southeast part of the U.S. I can safely...
southernmost parts of it.
I mean...
Oh, no, it would
statement
technically be
stands.
southeast, yeah.
Yeah, statement stands. I used to live in Texas. Used to. Keyword. There's, like, very specific states that I would ever avoid living in, or that I would avoid living in ever again, and Virginia is on that list. I do not care for Virginia.
Yeah. Do not care for Virginia, and it's just a baked, it's just a fucking deep-fried picture of Devil May Cry 3 Virgil.
Something's here.
No. Whoomst! Oh.
Oh. I think we gotta get up there somehow and then glide over to it.
One of these...
Oh, yeah, it's definitely one of those, it's close relatively on the map, but you have to actually work to get it kind of things.
Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I mean, well, Virginia, at least when I was living there, 4 seasons was a very generous term to use because 4 seasons would go as far as like, well, today it's like 90 degrees and tomorrow it's going to be 30. And that was not good for my health. Not here?
Keep your distance. Crush him down.
Crush him down! Okay, so...
There's gotta be a way up and around somewhere.
one of these areas has what we're looking for.
Yeah. I think we have to get up to this like rise that we're currently looking at with the unopened treasure on it.
Hold up, I gotta turn off Naya for a second here. Okay. One of these spots has got to be it. And I don't know if it's marked on the map. Yes. Yes?
No? Yes? Maybe so? Oh! Worm.
Hello!
Hi, Worm.
I need to buy my reset button to the pedal, like I have it right now. Like the pedal button only does one type of reset. I need to do it for, have it for a universal reset. I might actually set one of my. I have. So for those who are not 100% familiar, I don't think I've really shared the update on the setup yet. But I got a pedal to control my VTuber that lets me do the laugh a lot easier that I keep forgetting to press because I'm getting used to it. there's a button that is currently not bound to anything that I'm actually probably just gonna bound to something. No! Stop it!
Right.
No! White boots! Rude! I'm trying to explain something. Okay. Yeah. One of the buttons on my pedal is not bound to anything at the moment. I plan to bind it soon, and I'm probably gonna bind that last pedal to a global reset, just because the dedicated global reset button that I have
I think I see how we can
is
get up
not super
there. And we,
not super great.
Okay.
Like it's a button on my Stream Deck, but not on my like anything that's more easily accessed.
Hold on, if you smash that brush off of that pedestal, you can crimson line back up.
Where?
Over there. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Remember? Those are shortcuts. There. Now you can crimson line back up.
Fair enough. Another one right over here.
Yeah.
No, you can't have that. No.
No, you can't have a nugget. What's that blue chest?
Oh, that's
What
pretty
have we
red
been
to
running
me.
past all this time? Amber shawl, which I think we already have one of.
Damn it. Let's see. I think the landmark we're looking for is way the fuck over there.
Yeah. So how are we gonna get there from here?
Easy, like this. We're gonna take the long way. The long way.
Fair enough.
Hunter's Descent. Hunter's Descent.
And there's
Hunter's Descent.
another shortcut over there.
In case you get knocked off. Big old water butt trees. Oh yeah,
Oh, you know this place was definitely like a fucking coral reef or something back in the day.
practically.
There it is.
Look at all these plants.
Look at all these chickens. It's a waterfall. Wow, there's nothing behind it. Wow.
Ninefold Falls.
Perhaps I will understand.
1, 2, 3, 4,
someday.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, there is 9 streams of water.
Is there? Oh, yeah, sure enough.
Yeah, okay. So the name is not false advertisement.
I was about to make a joke about it being false advertising, and then you were just like, no, that's correct. And I'm like, oh, well, sure enough. We're still at 72%. So much map to go still.
We should just move on with the story. This is stuff that you could do in your own time, man.
And I'm making sure there's nothing else I'm missing, because there's a lot of the treasure that we've been needing to get has some shit we actually will want to have soon.
Really?
Yeah, but I think we're as good to go as it's going to get in this area until the next chapter. I think we actually tried the view. Yeah, we tried the view this, and this was just not doable.
Yeah.
So there will be an off-stream grind to get these optionals once I know for sure when these up. Whoa! Stop it! No! Wait! Ball for you! God damn! Yeah. Wow, actual gameplay. I know, right? We've been procrastinating on doing an actual story for a bit here.
Yeah,
Sorry
come
about
on.
that.
Let's fix that. Come on. Over there.
Boom.
Hidden orb garden.
In my defense, this is kind of characteristic of a lot of Falcom games, where if you go through the story, you spend very little time actually having gameplay, but if you do a lot of the optional stuff, you get a lot of gameplay.
I just think it's so fucking funny that this is the stream where we've been dragging our heels the most, and yet when we started doing these for real, we started with fucking Xenogears, which is the fucking open reading game.
Right?
Like, so many people have called that game not unjustifiably fucking live stream poison, and yet we went through it relatively fine, despite the fact I was doing most of the reading, and and that was how I think I built up most of the tolerance I have today.
I mean... Okay, so I think our destination
Yeah, we gotta loop around. Follow the road, then hang a right.
Yeah, no, like, as Jackie is saying, and I'm pretty sure Pumacan would probably say this as well, these games aren't exactly known for side stuff being, like, a bunch of roaming around. Like, Lacrimosa of Donna was 99% roaming around.
Which you could argue was to go with the fact that that game was set on an uninhabited island, so of course there's going to be a lot of exploring and just finding shit.
Also, Alana Cat, no, they kind of have a point. We've been delaying story a lot this stream.
Yeah, no, like, it's playful ribbing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I do actually want to continue the story now. We got actually something that was actually pretty important to begin with. That'll come into play later.
Okay, and, where do we go from here?
It's just further down the road. One of these spots is going to let us up. I think it's this one right here.
Yeah, there you go. Hey.
Yeah.
Bye. Wow, copper.
Copper!
A whole copper. Now we can make a potato battery.
No, you're good. You're good, Jackie.
No,
and same with you,
you're
Sen.
fine. There's no
Again,
worries.
it was just not translating through text.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we genuinely, I do feel like we should probably not.
We have been taking the piss out of ourselves doing that for like 4 streams now.
Yeah.
So it would be hypocritical if we got mad that someone else was doing it suddenly.
Yeah, no, you're good. Everybody's good on that. It is a valid point. Like, I'm not even being like, oh, I mean, blah, blah, blah. No, like, we should stop procrastinating. Because especially since we literally looked at the door and just, whoop.
I'm wondering if it's the thing where, like, when the fact that we're seeing ourselves get closer to the actual end, there's a part of our brain going, oh, but what if we did this? What if we did this before we wrap it up?
So there's some things that I need to confirm before we wrap up the game officially.
Yeah.
Because I need to see if there's actual post-game content and whether or not that post-game content is affected by certain side quests. But we are onward.
Wow, PNG fire.
That's good PNG fire. What do you want about?
No, it is. It's just if you look closely at it for too long, you see, oh, that's totally just the PNG as a texture.
Totally a loop.
It is. It looks good, but that is what it is.
Looks like we managed to find our way into the prison's aqueduct.
All we gotta do now is follow it down. You guys really think this will lead us to the restricted sector?
I don't care. I'm here for the adventure.
Ow.
Quit your sputtering. We won't know till we go and see for ourselves.
Right, sorry. Let's get moving, Adol.
Credo, there's a reason why you're benched.
Oh, that is a save point.
Boink.
Baller. I keep calling them save points, and I forget, no, the Falcom lets you save at any time.
Something's there.
I call them, like, safety points or something.
Bring the rock!
There you go. What's in the box?
Leather necklace!
4. God, I'm never gonna get over the fact that they just do a 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. of all the accessories instead of new names completely.
Oh, I'm not opposed to that. I love that shit. Who needs the...
Definitely Jules.
So I was thinking as well. He's got like no fucking HP.
Yeah, because he's the caster.
He's got all paper boy.
Pot! I don't think Pot's going to help him being made of paper.
See that? The one time me not pressing a button didn't open the door.
Yeah?
I was like, why isn't this door opening?
Because you did have to press a button.
Yeah, the one time me not pressing a button.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay.
Oh, boy. So giant clear tubes in any sort of fantasy setting or science fiction setting is never anything good.
Yeah. That's a concern.
I'm concerned we're going to open that big jar and we're going to look at something that looks like someone fed Mr. Tumnus through the taffy puller and then gave it a coffee can of Viagra. What?
Stop that.
What?
You cue the Latin start or the Latin and the start of Genova. Yeah.
It's just an aquarium, smiley face.
The hell?
What is this room?
Well, one thing's for certain. It smells. Adol, was that you?
The
Yes.
fucking timing. Are you okay, Jules?
No, Adol just farted.
Oh. I thought it was the fact that you said you smelled goons in here.
Jules was like, yo, it smells like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament in here.
It's the homunculus. Oh my god, what if it actually is? Because we did mention shit about alchemy, there would definitely be homunculi in here.
Yeah? This reminds me of that research lab we found my dad in. Yeah, except, bumped up to 11. This place is enormous.
It's definitely not the sort of thing you expect to be in a prison, that's for sure.
Stranger and stranger. There's nothing normal about this, no matter how you spin it. Question is, how's the room related to the Knights?
That's why we're here to find out.
Oh god, are they making genome soldiers? Are they making Johnnies?
Send the clones. Quick, play weird out here. Give X, I think I'm a clue now.
Well, let's start looking.
I think I'm a clone now. There's just another one of me just hanging around.
Leave it to me. Switch!
Switch! Yeah, what's your favorite console?
Let's go!
Oh.
No, that's his favorite game on the console.
Oh, that's up.
Yeah, that's gotta be way up.
Oh, that's explicitly a type of up that they don't want us to go through.
Yes, it is.
That one is just an arrow.
I look any stronger.
No!
Oh, Jesus.
That one was a fucking android. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. That had a green aura when it went both.
The homie got tossed down.
Treasure chest!
Done.
Something's there.
Something's there. It's a barrel.
Found something good.
Why are they storing cheese and crates in the fucking in the goddamn gothic horror lab?
I think it is blue cheese.
Listen, yo.
Oh, hold up. Hold up.
I'm sorry, is that a primordial?
I was about to say, are we saying some more primordials? We are
Okay.
in it deep now.
Something's fucky here.
What
What?
the fuck?
Hold on, there's symbols on these?
Hold on, was that the only door with that on it?
Hold on, does that go away without the third eye? Okay,
No,
what
it's
the
there.
fuck is this place? Okay, so it is there, but it's with the third eye that it glows. So it's definitely something. And green usually means like something you push to progress.
Let's see here.
Oh my god.
Is it as simple as just hitting it?
No, I guess you have to do something that like activate the door?
Ah,
There it is.
it's something. Oh, it's probably there to tell you to use the eye.
Yeah.
That's actually
cute.
not a bad use of that.
It's definitely one of the powers they got more use out of in practical gameplay than I expected, because I thought it was just going to be an excuse to let you find secrets easier.
Nah, just full on use all the gifts. You want to chill out, Raging Bull?
She's just happy that the dinosaur dropped free meat. I can't blame her. Floor chicken's delicious, especially when it's prehistoric floor chicken.
This is a Castlevania-ass place, isn't
This
it?
is. Hell, not even Castlevania. I'm pretty sure there were like 2 areas in Bloodstained that explicitly look like this.
I mean, that's still, you know, pulling from the Castlevania
I know,
pool.
just that's semantics, hush.
A treasure chest.
A treasure chest.
Panaceas.
Pancreas.
Oh, that's the disinfectant for when you forget to wear your PPE and you get samples spilled on you.
Something's here.
God, the fucked up part is you're probably right. The fact that that was just chilling in a very specific spot. That was there to... Whoa.
Hello?
Because there's no shadow directly below me, this is 3D platforming for a moment.
Hunter's descent.
Oh boy.
I mean, fortunately, there's a recovery contingency.
Guys?
But
You
they're
okay?
fighting the jellyfish. It's okay.
I don't think those are jellyfish. I don't think those are fish.
Oh, they're fighting the weird spinal slimes. Well, spinal. Oh, that's just a centipede.
That's a centipede that looked like a giant bacteria to me.
Cool. It's a gothic Kinder Egg.
Oh boy, I crack it open and it's full of spiders.
A treasure chest.
Wow, gothic Kinder Egg. Spiders. I've only spotted one. Oh, there's several thousand.
Oh no. You put them under a microscope and it looks like that one spider from James and the Giant Peach that made everyone rethink their priorities.
Okay, that one's not bound to something. Is that one? Neither is that one.
I think these are real fake doors because they don't have the third eye symbol when you look at them.
Well, there's a gear somewhere up above us.
Up, 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 up.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought that was going to be a mercy. Whoop! Sin, thank you for the Twitch Prime! Ah!
Woo!
Hunter's descent.
Ow!
Wah! Okay.
Well, where are you guys going?
They're going up to that.
Y'all are running like you
Good
just heard
job,
there's
me.
a place nearby that does cake shakes.
No! No! Fuck!
Ah!
Okay, come the fuck on.
You're out of stamina from your botched attempts. Hold on. There you go.
No,
Holy shit, this is tight.
Ah! There is a such thing as... I'm in the jar now.
There you go. Alright. All that for nothing.
No, there's something up here still.
You want a crimson line over to safety, or...?
Hold up, I'm looking for the source of the gear. Is it below or above? Okay, it's below.
Alright.
You see it on the map, right?
I do see it, yes. I just thought for a second it was one of those heal points. I'm sorry, what?
The fuck was that? Oh, shit!
Oh, shit, okay.
Something's there.
Yep, there we go.
That one has...
Switch.
Activation. I am jarred right now.
This whole thing is very jarring.
Sapphire bandana.
Thankfully, this dungeon hasn't gone to pot quite yet.
Let's see, what does this do? Up. Okay, that was definitely needed for something. This has been one of the more interesting dungeons so far.
And we've only been in here for like 15 minutes. Like, I'm half expecting the next room to just have a bunch of funky Norman Reedus fetuses in a big tube.
Oh my god, for real.
I was joking!
Norman Reedus and the Funky Baby Fetus.
I still gotta play that game.
It's so
A
fucking
friend actually
good.
gifted me the director's cut version on Steam, so I have no excuse.
Good. Yeah, you have no excuse. I literally handed you a copy of the fucking game.
I know, and then I forgot because other things were coming out that year.
And yeah, I'm gonna do a quick sip. All right, there we go.
Is there a shortcut back?
Okay, that's progress, but there is some stuff that are that's still completely unaccounted for. So we're gonna loop back because dungeons in Ys, for those who are not familiar, almost always, if they have an optional route, there's something there you kind of want to get.
Whoa, a treasure chest!
Warlord Elixir, case in point.
Case in point. Case in point.
Pop that bad boy immediately. That's more SP.
Yep, that's under.
I want to say use because that's a. Yeah. You have 6 life elixirs. You can pass those around to everyone.
Way ahead of you. Nope, no.
Hoi, man, boy.
All right, we're mostly good on potions. The objective is literally going to be don't die, though.
Yeah. Back over there.
Okay, just to make sure we are clear. Yeah, all right. Now we can proceed. There's going to be a mid-boss in that room. You know there is. There's some green fart gas all over this place. Oh, stinky!
Wait, no, it's not green. It's teal. This is where they make Hatsune Miku.
It's where they make the Powerade vapor.
Oh, yeah. That new jewel flavor that everyone's talking about.
Monstrums! How dare you break into my prison?
Excuse me?
Oh, hello, Warden Belger.
The audacity of this bitch to be mad about us breaking into the prison you are currently imprisoned in.
Yeah.
Warden Belger? You don't look so good.
Hey, homie, you're one line short of a tic-tac-toe. Let me play it.
Not so intimidating now, are you, Warden? I've got to say, I like this new look.
You know, this is one of the very few times I'm going to genuinely say, thank you, Hawk. This guy's kind of had it coming.
Like, genuinely, you are trapped in here with us.
The hubris of this bitch.
Go ahead, yuck it up. It's my own carelessness that allowed Shadowlord to get the upper hand on me.
Haddle just slowly reaching over to his bald head with a marker.
I, Belger, will not make excuses.
What are you doing? Put that away! My hit's not a tic-tac-toe board! Yes, it is.
The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Oh, I love that.
He is as honorable
Put that
as
in your
always.
pocket for later, Becky.
Right?
It's no wonder the garrison trusted and respected him so much.
I take no pleasure from flattery coming from you, miscreants.
Big talk for a man who's in a birdcage right
You
now.
are like 2 degrees separated from that stereotypical like fucking school principal or dean who yells at our heroic collection of misfits.
This motherfucker is literally 1 second shy of saying the only reason I'm in here is because I haven't tried to get out yet.
I'm just picturing this dude superimposed over Principal Skinner in that one episode of The Simpsons where there's a big balloon caricature floating over. He turns to the Roman soldiers and he goes, "Whoever shoots down that balloon doesn't have to learn about fractions."
Oh, that's good.
I'll get you for this, Shadowlord.
Old Simpsons had so many good bits, and it helps that they just left no breathing room between jokes.
Right.
If I'm to be shamed like this, then better to have given me an honorable death.
Statement stands. Talking big shit for a man in a birdcage right
I
now.
still must fulfill my duty as prison warden, bestowed upon me by His Majesty.
Sounds like he's about to tell us we're going to sue.
His Majesty?
He's He's probably referring to the Roman Emperor.
Roman Empire.
You can thank that old geezer for the invasion and destruction of Glia.
Well, what's been going on with the Roman Empire? Have they
Didn't
just been
someone
tossing the
take
torch
over
around to
recently?
3 noble families for fucking succession?
And
Yeah,
he's-
and at this point we're gonna reach the point where some of the noble houses cannibalize themselves and we just get rid of it.
I was about to say, in the East Lord, no, it's literally just been one wealthy guy.
I'm making a joke about the historical
actual-
Holy
yeah.
Roman Empire.
The real Roman Empire.
Yeah. Well, real Roman Empire, as they like to convince everyone, including themselves, they were.
Right?
I couldn't care less.
I couldn't care less.
God.
Honestly,
Like, say what you
justifiable.
will about Credo/Hawk as a character, but his voice actor clearly knew what the angle was.
Yup.
You don't have the right to be talking about His Majesty like that.
Once again, the lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Ada, what if we release Warden Balgar?
Adder just turns to Christian going, that was an option?
Hey, let's try and make the Pope our lapdog and fail. Holy Roman Empire. Yup.
Yeah.
The same ones that thought that they could actually take over Venice and not draw the ire of the entire rest of Europe.
Like, it's... God, I want to go into, like, a full-on just rant about the Roman Empire and people's perspective of it now. But that's like a whole 30 minutes of the stream that we're in the middle of a story for. So I'll save that for another time.
The warden's job is to oversee the prison while maintaining order in Balduc.
Look, I'll actually, no, I'll sum it up. People grossly overestimate how smart they actually were.
Yes.
The Roman Empire was full of dumbasses with a lot of power.
I mean, that's... I mean, honestly, you just summed up like 9/10 of European history right there.
Yeah, dumbasses in power doing dumbass things.
If he's free to do his duty, as he said, it'll divert the knight's attention.
Adult openly hesitating. I mean, do we have to?
Yeah, I'm also worried about the townspeople.
Fucking the pastel. You bring it up every time. It's the pastel party over here.
Yeah, exactly. Look at them. All these
I
loud,
refuse.
campy cult...
Yet again.
I'm sorry?
Talk a lot of shit for a man in a birdcage.
What?
I will not resort to something as degrading as accepting help from you monstrums.
And it's less degrading for the warden to be locked up in his own prison?
I love this guy.
And you can't do your job of protecting Balduc from in there.
Yeah, we got you, bitch.
And did you hear about how the knights snatched up the governor general?
Oh, even Hawk's getting in on that.
Well, he just wants to be included at
Is
this
that
point.
true?
I wonder what His Majesty would think once he hears about this.
I got a button for this. It better work. No! No! Hold up, I gotta correct it.
Oh, yeah. Important.
It is an important button. I'm sorry, everyone. All right, it's been corrected.
All right.
Oh, it was so quiet.
Oh, well. It still worked.
Here, hold on. Let me do it correctly. Negative 12.
Oh, Jesus.
They played us like a damn fiddle!
There we go. 3rd time's the charm.
Perfect.
Crimson King, you may release me at once.
That will forever be an amazing line.
Good old Rowan Atkin Downs.
Yup. You leave me no choice.
Can we call a truce? No, that's prudent.
No, I'm
I don't
fucking.
have much of a
That's
choice.
yeah, insult to injury for this motherfucker.
I can hardly believe that I could stoop so low as to accept help from you monstrums.
Buddy, pride is only 2 steps fall of a downfall.
Yep.
2 steps shy. Sorry. No, that actually works. 2 steps of a fall from a downfall.
You're seeking Shadowlord, then. He should be further down this way.
What exactly is he up to in this facility?
Peculiar as it is, I can't say for sure. The sector has been under Knight's jurisdiction since before my assignment here. I had my suspicions, but even then I never expected it to be so eerie as this. Like, seriously, it smells like blueberry Powerade around here.
I thought it smelled like Colgate toothpaste, personally.
Everybody smells it differently. It's like formaldehyde.
Oh.
Except
Should
you
we
don't really
be
smell
worried?
formaldehyde. But that's beside the point.
What about you, Hawk? Heard any rumors flying around?
Is that a bird joke?
You're the one who's been making cat and cow puns this whole time. Throwing stones in glass houses?
You know, I'll give you that. Can't say I. Only a select few even get told anything about this place.
But that implies he knew it existed. What the
Yeah,
Christ?
there's a good chance that even Credo was just like, yeah, I have no fucking clue.
Formaldehyde. Glad I've only had to smell that once.
I've smelt it multiple times, and I have ate the fattest fucking burger due to it every single time.
Why?
It affects everybody differently. Some people, it makes them, like, really sick to their stomach. Others, it makes them irrationally hungry.
Also, for a hot second, I misread formaldehyde as fluoride. And
Huh, is that why I like pop music?
I was going to say, is that why kids react the way they do when they get out of, like, teeth cleaning at the dentist?
God. I want to ruin my teeth!
As much as I'd like to investigate myself, I worry for the state of the Governor General. Restoring the garrison will have to be my top priority for the time being. You may have freed me, but know this. I will grant you no quarter if you stand in my way.
I'll keep that in mind. Just kicking salt into the wound while he's just getting up off the ground.
Nah, fuck you.
This motherfucker is being put in a throw loop right now.
What did you say?
That's more like it. You tell him, Your Majesty.
Okay, guys, settle down. I presume you're in a hurry to leave then, Warden Belger.
Oh, that was to my fucking, what was that to? Hold on.
What was that?
Oh, I know what that's to. Okay.
You presume right. I have not the slightest idea what Shadowlord might be scheming. Considering, well, I don't know, what you called it? Primordials, right?
Primordials, yeah.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs. You can call them dinosaurs. No one gives a shit.
Yeah, I mean, look, the 8th book was my favorite one, all right? I'm sure you've seen enough in this prison to know it's nothing to be taken lightly. I advise you to be on your utmost guard.
We'll be on our perfect guard.
Flash guard, even. Ooh, treasure chest.
Dry-aged meat.
Oh, you
Oh
know
my
there's a
god,
boss.
they literally had a chest full of meat just out of reach of the dude in a prison cell. That's mean.
That is comedically mean.
Oh my god, I didn't know Shadowlord subscribed to the school of tie the damsel to the railroad tracks and watch the steam locomotive come down.
Homie literally doesn't even walk away from it. He's there to watch. Not even monologuing, just tying the bitch to the rails and going, yep, I want to see where this goes.
That would be such a weird twist on like a serial, like, not even killer at that point, just serial assaulter of like doing that where you have the compulsion to just do the most cartoon bullshit possible, but you don't really fight it off apart from like the manner one would expect of it, despite the fact everyone treating it with the same gravitas as it's happening in real life.
Oop, there's the chest. I was like, where's the treasure chest?
Whoa, a treasure chest!
Strength elixir.
Neat.
That put you up to no, that put you up to 3.
Yes. I just
It's the
checked
defense
that.
elixirs you're one shy of popping for everyone.
Correct. I may pop it anyways and just now get Credo one.
Or not give one to Adel. He's already got both the best accessories
Yeah.
stacked.
That's fair. It's on the other side of this gate. Woo!
Oh no! I
Whoa,
see
that
you.
got knocked down. What the fuck?
Man, if there's, I've said this so many times, but it bears repeating. There's one thing I will always miss out of like newer RPGs compared to old ones, and it's enemies that are just fucking weird.
Yeah, no, that fucker had some tech.
Yeah.
Homie was playing the footsies game. Damn.
That dude had some fucking vacuum properties to his attacks, and he was making use of it. Oh, there's a chest going.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Oh, and I just noticed there's like a weird fucking like skeleton ribcage thing
No,
stacked.
it's a centipede.
Oh god, I hate it.
I made a comment on that earlier.
Oh, does that mean it's like an embryonic version of that big boss from Ys 3 then?
It's either that or like the outer gooey shell that it has is like similar to how fish have slime. It's just a bacteria culture.
You just went back where you were before.
On purpose. Okay, yeah, that's gonna loop back. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I had to make sure.
It's good. We're all right. We're fine. You're not missing out on anything.
I'm nothing
What?
if not thorough. Shortcut. Don't worry about it. Shortcut.
All right. I'll worry about how you're forgetting how a door works.
Oh, you got the first reverb going again.
Hey.
Whoa, a treasure chest.
No.
Grand elixir?
I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, is that the 100% res? Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy.
That's the last elixir of this franchise. Normally, it's not in these sort of games.
So that's your panic button heal.
That's the don't use this for anything but the app.
Don't use it for what?
Anything but the last boss. I'm sorry. I was like kind of upset by that fall for some reason. Okay, so that's not anything important.
Yeah, no, that's a real fake door. Final boss or super boss only item?
Yeah, I want to say it might be a super boss item. I'll more than likely use it for the final boss because, like,
There's something here.
Ys games have always been very good about being like, you have it, you're gonna need it. And it's not gonna be just needed through an optional thing. Excuse me.
Alright. We got our first mid-boss.
Boss fountain!
Oh no, it's just an ads boss, okay.
It's the elevator boss of this franchise. Woo! Is that it? Oh, no, there we go!
There's absolutely not it. Holy shit.
Had to align it.
Holy shit.
Clear the room.
Adol looked at the comet that wiped out the dinosaurs and went, bitch made, I can do better.
I can do it quicker!
Tool-assisted speed run dinosaur extinction any %.
Yeah, no, this is the level up room. This is the making sure you're gonna be ready for the boss that's coming. We've got another skill for Renegade, by the way.
Orbital beam or something like that?
Orbital Souls.
Orbital souls.
Wouldn't be surprised. Shadow Dive. Wouldn't be surprised if it is.
It's probably like drones around him by the sound of it. Yeah. That's like the only other thing his tool set was missing. Like this dude is just fucking zoning par excellence.
I love the placement of the two lasers. Look.
Oh
Big
yeah, I
little
see.
Okay, I was making sure there wasn't like an auxiliary function to it. Like if you use it a second time, it casts them forward or something.
Yeah, no, it just resets them.
Which is fine. I mean, it's still
Yeah, no.
good skill.
Just he's got some fucking tech. He's got stuff for close distance and long distance.
Yep, and the AI has been using it quite well.
Hit the lever.
Oh.
I fucking knew it.
Okay.
No, I was waiting for that to happen. I was like, all right, surely this thing's going to rotate at some point. You now saw why. I was like, okay, there's something going on here. This is what that was.
All right, and there's another lever if you want to go back.
Actually, how much you want to bet there's something behind this?
$1 million. You owe me $1 million.
I don't know you fucking $1 million. Look,
You said how much you want to bet, and I said $1 million.
But you, like, in my defense, you would have probably thought the same thing.
Yeah, in my defense, pay up.
No, you ain't getting shit.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm
Oh.
sorry,
Must
what
be
the fuck are you
monsters
doing
I keep
here?
hearing about.
Well, hey Adel, you want to just like swap over real quick to make them feel really weird?
Perhaps. Are you a prisoner?
Oh my god, something just fucking hit me like a fucking truck. So there is an old retcon that this franchise has. By the 11th game, he was supposed to die in Rome. There's now 2 Adels in play. I think Clone Adel fucking dies in Rome, and the actual Adel just keeps fucking going, which is why they did the retcon.
If that's how it pans out, Jesus Christ.
That's proper retconning.
It's either it's going to be that, or it's going to be something, or they make it seem like that will be the case, and this is going to be a Sora and Roxas rejoining situation, and it's like, okay, so how the fuck is this going to go down again?
Well, if they don't rejoin, there's just gonna be an Adel in the wild, and just the previous retconned death of Adel is going to be passed off as, well, that wasn't the actual Adel to enable them to continue to do games.
Huh.
Whew, I'm saved. The Knights were keeping me locked up, but I'm not exactly a prisoner.
Were you one of the people who were recently arrested by the Knights?
Yeah. Something like that.
I was just like, who is this guy? I feel like I should know him.
I somehow managed to escape. But there are people back there who are still being held by the Knights.
Oh, Christ.
Oh shit, they're turning him into primordials.
Which must mean
I don't think it's that, but I
and
do
the
think
others might be
we're
there.
going to have a meeting of the Adels.
Why is he
not
young
sure if
man?
the monsters
So
are the
this
ones
guy
I should be
technically has had an intro, but I don't think we ever got a name for him. He's one of the very few characters that has recurred or showed up multiple times, but just never got like name dropped, which has been a bit weird. But I feel like this
No,
is
he got
on
name dropped. He got name dropped as other Adel.
This guy,
Yes.
the guy in front of us.
Yes.
Oh wait, what was his name?
I forget. But I know he had a name. It started with an M.
Okay, fair enough.
But you're the only ones who can do it. Could
He
you
never got
save
name
those
dropped on
people?
this Adel. Then
Yes. Why he is young man.
why he is young man. The Oxford comma.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, fuck it.
Monstrums aren't as bad as they say you are.
Not to be confused with Oldman.
Oldman. Or Bedman.
I've got to run. Someone's waiting for me on the outside.
Bedman. Bedman
Okay.
Part 2.
Be careful.
Oh, Hawk knows something.
Yeah, Hawk is surprisingly reticent.
Adel under his breath just singing YMCA.
Whew, that was a close one.
What?
So that's the Crimson King, huh? I'm going to hell for this, aren't I?
Carla! Where are you?
Don't scurry too far ahead, pussycat.
Sorry.
Hang in there, Felix. I'm coming.
What the fuck are you?
Centipede Blob Digivolve 2. Holy shit.
I don't think I like this Convergent evolution of King Lear.
Right?
Oh my god, and it's got weird tentacles if you break your claws. I don't like that.
Oh, I just noticed that. Ew. Ew.
Ew!
He dead. Indestructible shell.
And a
Yeah,
Chivo shell. Hello? These things are called Chivos.
Whoop.
Oh, hello.
Break the wall.
That's a bomb you can wall.
Treasure chest.
Making Dogi proud.
Blade Ring 4.
Which is gonna go on her, in fact. Because she benefits the most from having more DP strength. Oh.
Oh, there's another weird boy here. What are you?
What the fuck is going on? We are having... First of all, he's being skid around like a fucking...
Like a fucking curling iron.
We are getting the weird ones this round.
Yeah,
holy
holy shit, we're finally making up for the weirdness quota suddenly. Look at these boys.
I mean, I get that it's near the end of the game, but this is even weirder for E standards.
What science are they drunkenly throwing at the wall and seeing what sticks to make these things?
Whoa! Nope!
Oh my god.
You ain't getting that, boy!
Like, what DNA did they splice together to make something like this that has a laser crotch? This raises
oh my
so
god,
many
it does have a
questions
laser
about
crotch.
their reproduction.
It just hit me that it has a laser crotch. Oh, that's the worst. Okay,
that's progress. So let's loop around and see what's around here.
Something's there.
This room is locked tight. We were just in there. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
No, we weren't. That's a switch door.
Oh, there's definitely way more to this that we probably need to go into that marked room to unlock. Yep, they're even saying, let's go back around.
As I proceed to ignore them.
You are gaining levels like crazy. Jesus Christ.
And this is... You know that this is a typical thing for E's.
I know it's a typical thing for a lot of RPGs, but even for that... Because I can't help but think we've got so much more game to do.
I feel like we do, but with the way everything's being framed, I think this is rounding the end. Because we're at the weird enemy portion of the game, which means we're gonna either start getting insert levels, or this is gonna be the last dungeon, or close to it.
All right, so let's go back and see if we missed something.
Yeah, there's a little bit more over here. There you are. Oh, both of these are progress.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boop and boop.
Oh, we have multiple
3.
progress points. Okay.
All right, well, let's start with the furthest one. Oh, shit!
Oh.
Now, win.
Miscreants! You bear cage the exalted Xavier!
I like how for a hot moment it sounded like you were going to go for Chopper, and then you just went for Ricky.
I mean, we were originally doing Ricky.
You've made a big mistake. Now release me. Pretty please with a roll fruit on top.
What?
That's like
the
full Beans voice.
This little guy can talk? It is rather cute, objectively speaking. Perhaps it is a rare breed of pet.
How dare you? Technically, you're also correct. Who are you calling pets? I'll have you know I'm respectable. What the fuck? Wait, you guys aren't with those Xylograph Knights or whatever, are you?
We're just normal law-abiding citizens.
Things involves foods. This place is the opposite of where law-abiding citizens go.
Then why are you here, Rumpy?
Shush. Wait, what are you I've had this conversation before. Anyway, can you let me out of here already? I can't take it anymore.
We're just normal men.
We're just ordinary men.
So you're a monstrums. But they never got to meet you, one of you. Now that I get a good look, I can see the resemblance.
He says to the characters who have the fucking palettes that make them look most similar.
Xavier over here like,
All you humans look the same. Guess it's true then.
Resemblance to what?
Nothing. I'm just soliloquizing. Look, it's a hard word. By the way, you with the red hair. Nay, never mind. Must be my imagination.
It's royal blue. So, Xavier, right? Why were the knights holding you captive anyway?
I'm not French, kitty cat. Xavier. Zounds! Oh my gosh! I'm 24. This place has been nothing but pains upon barrels. You see, I stumbled across a whole slew of info not too long ago. They ended up hunting me down thanks to that. This is getting more serious than I thought. I mean, just spring this on you, but here, take this.
Research wing key.
This is the world's worst key. Like, seriously, look at it. It's just a half circle.
Key? Wait, does this open the big door we found earlier?
No? Don't mess with you. At least I hope I am. I don't actually know what to do with it myself. But I'm just gonna see what I can do behind the scenes. Also, look, I have no thumbs. You, redhead, you would know what about this.
No one here has red hair.
It's blue, you fool!
The pen is royal blue.
Very blue!
Well, and thanks for saving me. What's that spell? Well, whatever. You're not said you were a monster, right? Listen up. No matter what happens, don't give up. Not now, not ever. Burn the whole place down. Anarchy. Here you come.
okay. I could tell you, but I'd wager he'd know something about us.
I wonder what. He sounded pretty concerned for us, too.
And particularly anarchistic.
We can ask him next time we meet, if there is a next time.
There will be. Adol's probably having tremors right now of the numerous times he's met the Rue.
Oh, yeah, sure. Adol doesn't seem the slightest bit fazed by this at all.
Again, for those who are not necessarily aware, not only has he met them, but he has been one.
We have several orders of business to take care of in the meantime.
Adol has a Rue Sona.
We should proceed now that we have the key.
It's actually, I kind of wish we did a full playthrough of Ys 1 or Ys 1 and 2, just so you can see the Rue Sona that is, that was like in Ys 2.
Nocturne oil.
That's a material, right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it is. Special materials.
Shit, free one. Oh yeah, no, the Rue, it's locked. The Rue very much feel like a Rune Factory 3 anime. Like it's like the sheep of this game from Rune Factory. I forgot what they're called in Rune Factory.
I think they just call them woolies.
Woolies, there we go. So that probably leads into further, but we're gonna go for the other ones now.
Yeah, because they're most likely not gonna let us progress without. I presume what they're making us do is free other prisoners.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the way's already been cleared, so we just gotta open the doors.
Okay, so that's the one. Oh, right. I have to have it active.
That's weird.
Unlike Baldur's Gate 3, where you can just spot it and press it.
Yep. The perception roll's just to highlight it, not to make it appear.
Well, not everything. There's a few things that both me and Pipple are pretty annoyed by, that if you fail the perception roll, it just doesn't appear at all.
That
It's really
sucks.
fucking dumb.
I think the game even tells you not just that you fail to roll perception, but that a character critical fails.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if it isn't Miss Carla, glad
Carla's
to see
just
you're
like,
okay.
You are not fooling anybody.
Wait, why are the Monstroms here? How did you get into the prism with that?
You can waste time nitpicking details, or you can stay put while we get you out.
I'm not sure what's going on. But I'm guessing you're here to help break us out of this awful place.
That's right. We know you were all locked up here on false charges.
Baldur's Gate 3 has some amazing critical failures, but nothing will ever beat Disco Elysium's critical failures.
Yeah.
The fact that you can critical failure getting out of a noose and just hang yourself on accident.
Or the fact that if you build yourself as a glass cannon with, like, 1 point of health, you can die of a heart attack trying to get your necktie off the ceiling fan at the very start of the game.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's just, oh.
Oh my god, and then there's also the fact that if you build yourself in a certain way with low health and low morale, you can die sitting in an uncomfortable chair.
What the fuck? That's so good!
Because sitting in the chair a certain way and failing to pass a certain check means that you lose morale, and if you lose enough morale, you lose health.
Oh my god.
So it is entirely possible to accidentally softlock yourself where Harry sits in a chair and is so uncomfortable he fucking dies on the spot.
Just dies of discomfort.
Yes!
Emotional damage. There we go. Emotional damage.
But we say you belong back in the city. We'll see you at the exit. Or we'll see you to the exit.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. You're really bailing us out of here, Monstroms. Well, we owe you one.
Allow me to thank you as well. Had you not arrived, our hopes of escaping would have been slim to none.
She knows. I mean, we know she knows, but like...
So you were planning on trying, huh? Well, I'm glad you didn't land yourselves in any real trouble before we came. Having seen this facility, it's clear there's more to the Knights than we're aware of. Make sure you take care when it comes to Master Shadowlord.
I need to increase the spring tension. I just saw that.
Right, thanks.
Don't you worry. We'll take care of him, all right. Settle the score. Make him put his dumb grading bullshit up his ass. Shadowlord just pokes his head in the room. +5.
You were giving scores out of 100. Why are you changing it suddenly? Because I can.
Because I'm Twitch Shadowlord now. +2.
-4 on block.
Well, fucking what?
Ooh, treasure chest. Ooh, piece of candy.
And a Chivo shell.
Add a Chivo. Alright, so we got one more, and
Is
then
that
we'll
a
wrap...
divergent evolution of Dunkachino?
It might be. Wait. Wow, that one's way the fuck back here.
Yeah,
What the
holy
fuck?
crap. Okay.
Alright.
In we go. Look, there they are.
I don't remember what voice I did for him. He had like 3 lines.
Raging Bull. And all the other Monstroms, too.
Wait, don't tell me you guys came here to save us.
Thank you. I have no clue what that one's going to be named either. Battle turns. Wait, weren't you at that shrine? You see that NPC? That
Yeah,
was in
I
there?
see. Same model.
Yeah.
Are you okay? They didn't do anything weird to you, did they?
No, they just kind of gave me an extra finger and told me I was AI art for a little bit, but that was about it.
What?
Yeah, look. He just holds up and it's one of those little fucking cheap plastic fingers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look, I got an extra finger.
That's a party toy. Okay. We will now be opening up the cages. Just a moment, if you would. As
Look,
her, like,
we're-
blades extend out of her hands.
It's like,
Oh god!
She just has a moment where she goes, hold on a minute, reaches into her dress, pulls out some welding goggles.
Thank you for saving us.
my favorite knuckle tattoo to get is extra fingers. Absolutely. Get it, double it down, have the dotted line for where you're gonna put it.
Belle just pulls out the Payday 2 thermal drill.
Yes! That's a real thing, and that's actually meant for geological excavations, and I'm just happy that they use it. It's not even being used correctly. I'm just happy that people are aware it exists in some capacity.
Particularly when it's used for bank robberies and murdering police officers.
That drill cannot drill through metal. It's meant for loose stone. But they're doing it anyways.
Who knows what they would? Who knows what it would have done? Why were y'all talking about geological survey earlier? Oh, well, whatever. Who knows what they would have done to us if we? Oh, I'm in the jar now. All right. Done to us if we stayed in there.
You're staying in the jar. Especially with all those creatures roaming around. I never seen anything like them.
Yeah, no. You could safely say that that's actually the reason why it breaks down so easily.
I was just starting to think we'd end up monster chow before long.
How'd it goes? Primordial.
Not anymore, you won't. But we still need to get you guys out of here quick. We'll lead you to the exit. You can head straight to the city from there.
Adam just has a moment. I wonder what Donna's up to. And it just cuts to Donna in the God's realm, just singing the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh song. Sekariwa, who are they?
I was thinking she was just going to sit there eating brownie batter ice cream, watching reruns of Golden Girls.
That also works too. I just like that fucking song. It's actually really good. It grew on me very quickly.
It's been years since I looked at Yu-Gi-Oh in any form. I would not be the person to say anything about it.
Fucking Little Karibo came out with another abridged episode recently.
Oh yeah,
Just
shit.
out of nowhere.
I forgot he's still chipping away on that. God
Yeah.
damn. Thanks a million. I bet my little sis is worried sick about me.
By the way,
Something wrong?
No, not at all. I just wanted to thank you for saving me at the Coliseum before. I doubt I would have been able to keep Ellie safe if you hadn't shown up. I can't speak today. I just got out of a cell.
We all can't speak today. We're having a day. You are surprisingly articulate for someone who is held in a correctional facility for an extended period of time.
I try.
You don't have to. I mean, you're welcome, I guess.
I also want to grab you by the horns.
What?
You know, grab bulls by the horns.
Am I getting mixed signals from your job as a matador?
Maybe.
But seriously, don't worry about it, okay? It wasn't your fault to begin with.
I'll try. Thanks. I'm not sure what's going on with any of this, but you be careful too. All of you.
The group then escorted Felix and the other citizens to the research wing's entrance. Seeing them off safely, you return to continue investigating the area.
Treasure chest!
6,000 gold.
How much money are we sitting on right now? What the fuck?
Over 80. Yeah, over 80k. And that's going to, like, immediately vanish into the next year of armor upgrades, I assume.
If there is another tier. I think that's it for this set.
Yeah, so now we gotta, like, move on.
Yeah, okay, it's pointing us to the right door now. The door I'm sure we could have taken, but the game probably would have went, no! We're also a little bit over on time, but we're making up for last week.
Door's locked tight. Can't say I'm not curious where blah, 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 blah. Don't come here, dumbass.
We'll look at it later. Open this other door.
Yeah, let's open this other door.
Xavier's right, then the door should open now.
Hey, look, the door open
Let
now.
us remain vigilant as we advance.
We do not know what lies ahead.
Let's take a break.
Whoa, what?
That was me doing that.
Okay. Oh my god, that screen effect.
It's so good. The little iris on the edges and everything.
Can you smash these?
Can I?
No, you can't.
Okay, we
I
are
was
we
hoping
are
you
gonna
could,
stop
you
right
spilled
here.
goop.
We are gonna stop right here.
We're going to stop in the goop room.
The goo room. The goo. Alrighty, so, and with that, because this is a good spot to cliffhanger,
Yeah.
next stream will definitely be a lot more focused on the plot. Because, yeah, we have kind of sidelined a shit ton, but that's kind of characteristic of our streams.
Just Jesus Christ, there's so much going on suddenly in the last act.
I mean, that's... No, actually, even for East standards, a lot more has been kind of going on here. Yeah, it has me looking forward to 10. Anyways, and with that,
Yeah.
we are going to wrap it here. So, going to do our quick shout-outs for today. Zafia Marie, thank you for the bits. The 100 bits, looks like, yes. Hex Jackie, thank you for the follow. And Cinemax, thank you for the Twitch Prime. It is greatly appreciated. I got to set my face correctly now. Buttons. There we go. Takes a little bit for that profile to swap. Anyways, yeah, thank you so very much for watching, and thank you all so very much for being patient with us side railing a little bit. As again, this game was a lot more sidetracked than we normally do, mostly because it's an ease game and like the plot's not too terribly hard to follow. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. There will more than likely be a stream on Sunday now that everything's sorted out, and I think my energy's starting to return on a regular basis. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try my hardest to do it. But yeah, Sunday I'm gonna be playing either Bullet Witch, or depending on how much money I am sitting on, it may be something else. More than likely just gonna be Bullet Witch, because I need to watch my money more carefully anyways. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. Have a good night, stay true to yourselves, and see y'all probably Sunday, which will be, as I said, Bullet Witch. Also go play Cloudpunk. Go play it. It's a good game. Nivalis is coming out next year. They have a release date soon. Go play it.